Let's Hash It Out podcast pre-show. This is live. We are getting ready for tonight's episode. What this is, episode 9. We're getting ready to hash out a few topics tonight. I'm your boy S Ryder. Tay Talks and Ziggy, they're coming. They handling some production with their on their end. So I'm just holding it down. So we're allowing everybody to come through. Hope everybody had a safe and fun Halloween weekend. I hope y'all took them kids trick-or-treating. I hope y'all enjoyed everything about this weekend, dressing up, yada, yada, yada. But I'm glad y'all enjoyed yourselves. And I hope y'all had fun with y'all kids and family. Now it's time to get into November. Of course, your boy birthday month, November 20th. Don't y'all forget it. So this is
So what is that? Was that Sagittarius? Was that what we did last month?
It's still a Scorpio. Yeah.
So Scorpio.
Yeah.
Scorpio. You read up on any more of that stuff since that last show?
Yeah, I have. Still kind of learning it, but I'm bits and pieces of it. Yeah.
I need somebody to guide me through it because I don't be knowing what's real or what's.
I think
if you try to Google it, it's like you don't know what's true or what's false.
I mean, I guess it's all about you take from what your horoscope and whatever else you might dive into for your sign or whatever. It's all about just reading about it because it goes out day, and I guess you just read about what it has to say about your sign for that day, and just either apply it to today's or tomorrow's lessons, or just kind of use your intuition and just go from there. I mean, I ain't gonna say stuff is false or fake or anything like that. I guess it's all about how you interpret it and how you analyze it in your own way, not just what Google tell you. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I tell you one thing though. I hope everybody getting them tickets for tomorrow night. $1.2 billion.
Somebody about to hit soon. Usually somebody hit.
And guess what? It'll be somebody in like
Alaska
and Montana.
Somebody in North Dakota that was here for the weekend got a ticket on a flight home.
Right. Somebody needs to win in New Orleans, bro. What would you do, Zig, if you was to be blessed to win? So let's break it down. 1.2 billion after taxes. It's still a nice piece of change. You're probably getting about 525, so $525 million. What would you do if you was blessed to like win the lotto? What would your
first thing I'd just make sure I take care of my fam, and then take care of my close circle, like you and your people, the Guidrys, like Lyndon and them, and then
that's a lot of money, bro.
I'm gone, dog, after that. And then what I would do is I would just invest it. I would start my business already started, but I would continue it, and now I have money to fund it and do like we could go full blown production.
Oh yeah.
Now side projects, what I would do, I always wanted to do like an indoor state-of-the-art like basketball facility, like somewhere that you could do like it's tournaments that go in there.
Like you build your own YMCA.
It's like a YMCA, but like this is it's just courts. It's just courts in here. And then there's also like physical therapists and like massage therapists. Like so like after the game, they could do your recovery.
So are you trying to build? And that's a dope ass like
that's something I always wanted to build in.
A sports complex with
like a sports complex. Like we got referees, we got scoreboards, everything. And then they got like another area like referees, like that's like they'll hire like if there's nobody in, you chilling. Right. But if you got people that's coming out, they want to play the game, you refereeing this, you on this court, this you.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I would want to do something similar to that.
That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
Right. But I would like to do something like where it's like a Planet Fitness, but it's a place where instead of playing outdoor ball, because you can't always play when it's raining.
That's what I was thinking of too. Yeah, like something's inside.
But then it's kind of like a membership. Like I ain't saying nothing high, like maybe $50 $15 a
You
month.
still gotta pay the bills. I know, yeah. Still gotta
$15, but or $20 a month. But for them $20, you have all access to the courts. You can go swimming. You can, like you say, the massages. We can even put our own people on. Of course, we know our good friend Lala.
She can run the
she can run the
her
massage.
and Dami do physical therapy. Somebody break their neck on the court. Look, hey, look.
Right. And of course, you know them old ass bones and shit. People might be like,
yeah,
there you go.
It's all included. And then and then he got security on hand. So when people get a little wild, you got somebody to kind of nip that in the bud. And then
also if you have to bring your kids or whatever like that, you can have some type of daycare or some place where they can play like video games instead of just sitting on the side on the court. They can have like professional babysitters and they can read books and have little, all type of shit.
Yeah, that. And then the final thing I would do, I would want a facility. It was like I don't know how I would kind of do it, but kind of psychology and like psychiatric base for men.
Mental healthness.
A mental health thing for like men. And like men could go there and get like the help they need, because a lot of guys come from broken homes, no father, they learn from the streets. They have to learn to suppress their feelings. They feel, a lot of men feel like they can't get it out the mud. A lot of men suicide rates are up. So I would like a facility that caters towards like men's mental health. And that's what I'll do with like some of that money, and make sure that we are protecting and saving our men. And we got troubled youth. They have somebody that can help them out, and different things like that. So those are like the three things I would do if I were to come into like a lump sum of money. Like I want like a sports complex, mainly kind of basketball center. Is like I know people be wanting like courts and not courts, indoor tracks and all these other. Nah, this is like strictly like like hoopers is coming in here.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't mind an indoor football field too,
like a little flag football, indoor
without the goal, like just a nice.
Hey, I ain't think of that.
Yeah, like
so you could do like it could be like a what they call it, intramural. It could be like an intramural center.
But I think it'll be like
I ain't thinking indoor flag football. That's fire.
You could play, don't get me wrong. I would still have something outside, but you also, instead of saying, "Oh, the game got canceled because of the weather," you can have indoor flag football games, basketball. Like
what's up, Cobalt?
You can never go wrong with that, man. So, yeah, man.
Like that's what I would do if I were to come up on some kind of money. Like, and then of course I would invest a good chunk of it, and then I would just go straight into flipping houses.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
I'm telling you, though, like I be flipping houses, dog. Hey, Sing.
What's up?
So I already got like the ideas and everything, but it's like you gotta have money for all that.
Right. I'm chilling, Cobalt, man. I just told Cobalt, man, not too long ago, just got off about an hour ago, bro. So it's I'm making it. I'm good though. I'm always energized, especially
just work.
Yep, but I'm always energized to be with you guys, and have fun and talk with the community and stuff like that. So yeah, man, we're gonna hash out some topics. I think it's a good topic, especially with everything that's been going on as far as with the Kanye situation and just in general what people been posting. It's just been a lot of toxic, negative. It's just not enough positivity. Here we go, Zig. You know they coming for us, bro.
For what?
For over the weekend, especially
y'all down bad.
Yeah,
so this is my thing, T. Y'all done had 30 parties between the time we met y'all and Tay and everybody in the family. Y'all done had 30 parties that we didn't even get invited to. 30, and then not even counting the weekend pop-up like little get-togethers, little shindigs. Y'all have one that y'all invite us to. I didn't. Did you get the address to the party, bro? I don't even know what was that.
Actually, you can't. You can't wiggle your way out of that because Tate.
I didn't. I ain't get it. Yeah, so it's like one party, and then all of a sudden, you know, I can't make that. Then all of a sudden, oh nah, y'all down bad. What about the other 30?
What's up? I want to know if I'm saying her name right. Kirsten.
Kirsten.
What's going on?
Kirsten Dunn. I think she is the.
That's Tate's cousin. Yeah.
No, but see, we got two done, so
I never knew y'all wanted to hang out until y'all started saying it. Well, actually, Tay knew about it. She
just didn't tell us. She didn't tell y'all.
But I will. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie to you. I came down with a bad migraine headache Saturday, and I wouldn't have been no fun. Like, I wouldn't have been no fun. What up, Pete? What's going on, Peter?
Hey, what's good, Pete?
Bridgewater, what's going on?
What's good, Bridge?
What's going on? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't have been fun. And if I would have came, I wouldn't have been able to drink, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I was just tired.
For some strange reason, though, like I said, I did get a real bad migraine headache Saturday, and I really didn't feel like going anywhere. Like I had popped like some ibuprofens, and then I was out. That was it. So
we're good, Pete.
Yeah, my dog, Pete. If y'all, by the way, he's a DJ, so y'all please support him. Peter, in the comments, if you just want to drop your little Instagram, or if you know, if people need a DJ and need a good DJ to party, do whatever parties for y'all or whatever like that.
You know what? You know what I got, bro? We got 3 more minutes before we start the show.
Yeah.
Hey, if any of y'all got TikTok, I need y'all to hit me up on TikTok. I'm bad at math. I'm close to 1K. And you know, when you hit 1K on TikTok, that's when you can start going live and you can start doing all type of other like next level stuff.
Right.
So this is the homie. This is the homie TikTok. I'm at 964. Y'all hit your boy up, Ziggy the Beast. Beast is spelled with the 3. Tap in, help me get to that 1K, and then it's gonna be on and popping.
I think y'all should. I think you'll be at 1K before the end of the episode.
I hope so.
See, all right. So Peter, that's Peter's Instagram. Like I said, if y'all looking for a good DJ for y'all parties,
for what? Cause we got people from Seattle. Bridge is in Wisconsin.
He's from New Orleans.
Not Wisconsin. I'm sorry, Michigan.
Yeah, he's from New Orleans. New Orleans DJ.
So if Bridge need a DJ, he'll fly to Detroit.
I mean, look, I say it like this. Look, I can't speak for his flying arrangements and stuff, but if the price, I'm pretty sure he'll go get that bag out there in Michigan. I'm just trying to support those who support us.
Facts.
You know, like I said, he's a good DJ, just like our homeboy.
He might know MJ, huh?
He probably do.
You know, all these DJs know each other.
Yeah. Same thing with MJ, man. You know, I know sometimes MJ is a busy DJ. He's a busy person, but I know he always support. But he's a DJ as well. Very dope too. So y'all hit up these 2 DJs if y'all need some, people for y'all parties. And look, the star of the show, the boss lady with the evil look. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm trying to see the comments. I can't see comments, so that's how I was trying to fix it.
They on the screen, huh? Or you don't see it?
I mean, all I see is Peter comment, but it's fine.
You don't see like everyone else. Do you see them, Sean?
I see mine. It's probably because I've been on the longest. That's probably why.
Yeah, that may be it.
I got you.
Because like when I go on and look at, because I put it up on YouTube too. That's what I was looking at. But I can see it on YouTube, so it's fine. So I just have 2 screens.
Yeah, the way it is when you jump in, that you see it from when you jump in till
right.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I thought like by being on the live thing, like it'll show. It's fine. I'm here.
Yeah. So,
like, do y'all see like I guess
I see the ones now.
Okay, cool. Okay. Like Sang just said something.
yep.
Did you see that one?
Yeah, I see that.
All right, cool. All right. So what's going on with you, Tay? How was the weekend? You good?
I'm still recovering.
Oh yeah.
I thought you done bounced back.
No.
Zig.
I saw. I wasn't even gonna mess with her. I was like, you know what?
I'm even about to do that. I hope you are recovering. I hope you had a great time.
She did.
I did. When I tell you, I'm still
we know. And like I said, I'm not even about to.
I'm not even going to pour on, though.
I've been in that predicament before, so
I know.
But the thing is, I've never been that down. Like y'all, I was down and out. I ain't never been that down.
Tell you getting old. Tell you can't do that stuff no more.
Listen, the closer and closer by the day that I get to 30, I'm starting to realize like it ain't what I used to be. I'm not.
I mean,
like,
Sean can tell you.
Normally I could go all night.
Can't drink like that no more.
Yeah, that like I said, I'm not even about to. I'm just glad you enjoyed yourself. With
I was very surprised to not see, other people there being that they were invited and things of that sort.
Man, I ain't going front. I was tired.
I just explained to T. I couldn't have made. I wouldn't have been no fun because I had a migraine headache Saturday, so I laid it down and went to sleep early. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna just be honest. I was tired.
Yeah.
I get
it. Look, you got like 20 more. Like you still got 29 more invites left.
Y'all not invited no more. It's one and done.
No, actually, we're not done and we're not canceled because you already sent us the invitation for my birthday, November 20th. Titan's birthday.
Titan birthday.
There you go.
I uninvited y'all.
No. Well, look,
I uninvited y'all live.
It's no problem. I'm gonna get the address from T, your mom's, or somebody, and I will pop up with a gift and get my cake, and then I'll do.
Let me tell y'all. This real talk. I can hang. I tell you, you can't hang. I can hang. But I'm just not big on drinking. But see, Saturday I overdid it. Like I started off Friday. I started off and then I went to work Saturday morning. And then I just kept going. So from there, it just went downhill.
Hey, and guess what? Maybe sometimes you deserve to be like that. You worked all week.
No, nobody deserves to be like that. It wasn't. It was no fun.
Say, Zig, she even had Prince Hakeem there. Man, Prince Hakeem was there to the rescue. Man, that was love. That was love.
Y'all just don't stop, do y'all?
I didn't say nothing. I didn't even say nothing.
That was the king. It was the king.
Prince Hakeem from Coming to America, man. Like shout out to that man because he was there making sure that the Ghostbuster lady was good. Like,
chill.
But I'm glad y'all had a good time, man. I'm glad y'all had a good time. All right, Zig, man, it's time to get into the show. I know everybody. We're gonna talk more about this in the show, man.
We hit our mark.
So we'll be back in a minute, y'all.
Hey, it's Tay from Let's Hash It Out podcast. The first place you come to hash things out every Tuesday at 7 p.m. No topic is off the table, and the audience is the biggest part of the show. Get ready for Let's Hash It Out podcast.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S Ryder, his topics, he bringing me the best. Ziggy the BC be streaming, that man is built for next. Take talk, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S-dot in them campus smacking, we at your name. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Let's Hash It Out podcast, episode 9. Tuesday, we are live. I am your boy, S. Ryder, along with my co-host, Tay Talks, and our moderator, Ziggy the Beast. What's going on, everybody? How y'all Halloween? How y'all weekend was? Well, I guess people got a preview of Tay's weekend in a pre-show, but I'm glad everybody had a good Halloween, and I hope y'all had a great time with y'all children, trick-or-treating and stuff like that. So, what's going on, man? Y'all
Did y'all embarrass me in the pre-show?
Actually, no.
Oh.
We didn't. T Dunn came and started blasting me and Zig and was like, we canceled. Why y'all didn't come? And
As she should have.
I have no issue with that, but I mean,
there were a lot of people that wish they could have gotten an invite. But I gave you 2 an invite, and y'all didn't come.
Ain't that something?
Ain't that something, huh?
That's part of the be
exclusive. I guess, but anyway, like I said, I hope y'all had a great weekend. I'm glad to see everybody blessed and alive. Of course, before we start the show, I need y'all to go follow us on YouTube and all platforms. Hit that notification button. I need y'all to hit that bell, follow, subscribe. I need y'all to do all that, man. Cop some of that merch at the Let's Hash It Out podcast store. And that's it, man. I need y'all to just constantly support, constantly do the reposts, like everything. So we do appreciate everybody. And she cooked gumbo. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, the gumbo would have helped with that headache that you said you had.
It probably would have.
There's no gumbo.
I mean, Thanksgiving coming back around. So, I mean.
What part of y'all not getting nothing else y'all don't understand?
What part of you don't understand? I can make a way. Like, I have connections.
That's a toxic trait right there. You can't make a way. A person said no.
I have the connects. I'm family. Me and Zig are family with your family. So they're not gonna just deny us just like that. You know?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna say today in the after show.
Wow. All right, man. But Zig, man, how y'all doing though? For real. How y'all day was? How y'all been living? What's new? Anything new with y'all?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, this new job been kicking my ass, bro. Like, I've been having to get up at like 5 in the morning. I don't be getting off till like 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
People complaining about stuff that I ain't got no control over. Employees calling up, man. Being a manager is crazy, bro. Like, what is this?
Yeah. Tay, what about you?
But other than that, man, we good though. We're just tired. I just need sleep.
We all need sleep, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Tay, besides trying to still recover, anything new? How's the job? How's life going? Life treating you all right?
Work is work. Life is good. I just got another endorsement, as y'all saw.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah, but that's about it.
All right.
No, I just got another endorsement. No, it's nothing big.
This is boss. This boss talk, like not the endorsement. Like y'all need to catch up. Yeah, another 6-figure endorsement deal.
Nothing major.
Nothing major. Just got another endorsement. Just sign something,
Right. I ain't mad at you.
That's what's up, though.
But y'all ready to hash out these topics we got for our community tonight?
Yeah, what you got, bro?
I'm ready.
So me personally, I seen a post really that Tay, I forgot which one of y'all posted. I think it was Tay or Zig, one of y'all. And then
in the group chat?
In the group chat. And I actually seen it, a couple of people posted on Instagram on their stories. And I felt like it was something that we needed to share light on. And pretty much we need to hash out the support system, and that's what I want to call this topic: the support system. You know, I see a lot of people coming up with creative ideas for businesses, for foundations, charities, whatever the case may be, whatever you put in your, creativity to, whatever. A lot of people are not getting their flowers during the struggle. A lot of people are struggling to even get the people that's supposed to, quote unquote, be there for them. But let's just say you start cracking one obstacle after the other, and you starting to blow up, and your name getting out there, your business getting out there. Everybody coming out the woodwork. Congratulations, you did it. And I'm glad. Like, look at you, and you getting all this and that. So my thing is, why is it? What is it? Why is it the way that it's set up where we don't get the same support? We don't get the same support in the beginning as we would get after the congratulations. Why is that? What is the main reason? Why do people do that? What is the reason? Tay, you got, I need your opinion on this.
The first thing I would say is people like to ride a wave. Like, people are not on the board of jumping in just to be a supporter because you support the person. Mm-hmm. People love to support who they see other people supporting. Like, for example, and I find this so funny. Like, I'll see certain friends, like, always reposting stuff that I post. If I post something, they're reposting it. If I post something, they're reposting it. But then I'll wait and I'll watch and see, like, when I start replying to people and start being like, oh, thank you, I see you, and reposting it. Then you see about 3 or 4 other stragglers come on in to be like, oh, well, I'm posting you too. No. Support me because you support me. Don't support me because you feel like I'm giving thanks to someone else for doing it and you want to get that shine in that moment as well. Like, people love to support who they see other people supporting. Like, I have certain family members that, as y'all see, they come in here every single Tuesday. Whether I'm on here or not, they on here, they commenting, they watching, they in tune because they know one thing. I support this podcast. Regardless if I'm on here or not. Even if it's an episode that I can't make it to, I'm still going to try to look in and comment and peek in and say something just to give a review, just to show another view, just to say, like, I support this. Right. This is something that I'm giving my all to. But you also have to understand, when a person can't benefit from you for something, they don't care to support you. Right now, I'm not buying Gucci bags at Christmas, so it's not a big deal that they come and support me. But see, once you see, I'm coming up, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I got this, I got that. Then I'm gonna realize all those little people that I'm like, dang, like, you couldn't even do a simple repost. That's the ones that's gonna be like, oh, well, let's go get a drink and hang. You can't do that. You can't do that. Like, people love to support you when you're up. But when you're in a situation like this, when you on the rise of coming up, nobody's paying you any attention. But then once other people from the outside start paying you some attention, that's when all of a sudden, oh, my partner's talking about this, so let me go ahead and tune in. Like, I had somebody tell me one day, they was like, yeah, I never seen your podcast, but such and such was telling me about it, so that made me go on and look. But you see me post it almost every day. Like, when I go in my views, I can see you one of the first 5 people looking, but you never tuned in. You have to hear from somebody else to say, yeah, they be talking about some real stuff. They be hitting some buttons, like, it's some serious stuff. And then all of a sudden, now you tuned in. Now you paying attention. Yeah. Like, I have a cousin that's a truck driver. He tell me all the time, yeah, son, I can't tune in every Tuesday because I be driving, but I do go back and watch and listen. And like, he'll send me a topic or send me something that I said or something that was said, and I'd be like, dang, like, you really listen. Because once you got people on the show to tell me this, you paying attention. So that's why, for me, I support those who support me. Like, I shouldn't have to beg you for support. I shouldn't have to ask you to be supportive. Like, I remember I was talking to somebody, and it was like, yeah, send me, what did they tell me? They told me, send them, when I want them to repost something, send it. Why should I have to send it to me? You see me posting it. You see it. You are in the views when you see it. So my thing is, if you want to support me and be there for me, guess what? As soon as I posted, you repost it. When I posted it, you see it and you click it, screenshot it like you do everything else, like it's some tea that you spill into your friend, and repost it. It takes 2 seconds to show some support to a person. But once again, I just feel like, but you could go on there and say, shout out to this person with this, that, and the other, and this celebrity who's never going to pay attention to see nothing that you're doing. But for your family or your friend, you can't do a simple repost.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, I actually have a lot of people that support the podcast, you know. Pretty much the same thing you just said, Tay. Some of them, they are live. Some of them be like, oh, what time it starts? Of course, they'd be like, well, you know, I can't watch it right now. But I got a lot of people that say they go back and listen to it. And, you know, I understand people's lives and people got this and that. But like you said, when somebody come back, and it could be like next week, oh man, like somebody watched the episode with the Guidrys, with Erica and Wayne. They enjoyed that episode. They even commented underneath our post and was just like, I can't wait for the next episode because that one was just so, like, I don't expect everybody to be on here live. A lot of people would love to be here on live, but people got lives. But that's why we, you know, Zig, you know, set up the platforms for all of us so we can go back and listen to it. And we can just, you know, wake up in the morning, put it on in the car while we're cleaning up. So I appreciate all the support. But you hit something on the head right just now where you feel like, hey, celebrities, oh, we got a new baby, and I got this brand new Lamborghini. Oh, congratulations. And that's goals. But that person got almost 50 damn comments. How you know that person gonna look at your comment? Like, you supporting people that don't even know you exist. But like you said, it's your family and friends, and sometimes I hate to say it be strangers that's your biggest supporters, and that leaps you into a whole nother atmosphere of success. Granted, I have a lot of friends and I have a lot of family members that constantly supports, constantly telling me, hey, keep going. I actually had a former coworker of mine. He reached out to me. He reached out to me and he was like, say, bro, the podcast is amazing, bro. He said, I never thought you had that type of, like, you know, wordsmith, and just never thought that you would get into that. And I was just like, yeah, you know, I took that leap of faith. I had to find that confidence. I had to get more comfortable with myself and speaking in front of a camera and knowing that there's going to be people watching me. So I had to think different, not only for myself and give my opinions and things, but I have to respect where Tay coming from or where Zig coming from. And I also got to take all of those opinions, and I got to look at everybody that's in the community that supports us and just look at it on each side and blend it in with my opinions. It's not to say that they're wrong or I'm right or I'm wrong and they right. It's just that's the point of the podcast, to get an understanding of everybody's views. But the support thing, that goes hand in hand. Don't think I'm going to support you and I'm going to expect something out. The person I am, I'm going to support you no matter what. If you got a business, pop-up shops, to me, them pop-up shops and whatever you're trying to do to promote your business, podcast, that be the real ones right there. Because, I got a pop-up shop a month away from now. I don't care if I just show up for 5 minutes. I'm going to let you know, and you're going to know that I was there for 5 minutes. And I'm not doing this so you can return the favor of the support. And to me, yeah, you want that same energy back, but you got to understand, some people not like that. You know what I'm saying? To me, I support people because it's just the right thing to do. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. That's what it is. I support your business. I support everything you got. Anytime Tay, Zig, any of my friends like T Dunn with the supples, if I can't buy one, I'm gonna make sure damn well I post it on my story and make sure, hey, they got other people that's hungry that might want plates in the city. I'm gonna put it on the story. Hey, go check old girl out.
But see, that's like just for me, like not this last supper, but the supper before that. I knew physically I couldn't go and help. I had to work, and I knew I also wasn't gonna have time to go to the West Bank, leave the East, go one. So I sent a donut as if I was buying one. Like sometimes it's a simple thing. Like even if you can't physically be there or help, just show or send something to say, hey, this is just show you support.
Right.
It's not gonna kill you. But when other people have something going on, whether your child got a fundraiser, or you got this going on at your job, you want somebody to join this pool, then all of a sudden you there. You want everybody on the bandwagon. You can't buy a $5 square. I absolutely cannot. I can't. I can't. And the thing is, for me, I love to support everybody. Like, even when I'm mad with people and they piss me off to the Z, and I be like, I ain't never talking to this person again. I hate their guts. If they have something going on, or I have something that I can give to them, it's theirs.
Yeah,
It's theirs. I'm not gonna hoarder it. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm just that type of person. Like, no matter how mad I try to be at people, I still go on. I still try to be supportive. I still try to be that person that, even on my darkest days, I want a person to be there for me.
right.
But I think in this time of day, we so focused on what other people feel or think about other people. Like, they have people that come on here every single week, and I'd be surprised, like, dang, y'all come every week. Y'all come every week and comment, and y'all active, and you're tuning in every week.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say nothing but thank you. No matter what a person's motives might or might not be as far as coming on here, you take the time to ask 2 hours out your day, sometimes more, depending on the after show is, and you actually tune in. I appreciate that. And then when I go back, I'm one of those that I'm going back watching numbers. So I might go back a week or two after and go back and look up everything up and down, and I'd be like, wow, we had 300 views so far. 300. Like, I'm in shock, because I'm not saying to them, that's 300 people that came on and looked at what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's 300 people that took something, whether it was me and Sean arguing about McDonald's, or Ziggy saying something about what he doing at work, or something with the new system, anything. They're taking this time to come and look and view, and even if it's just a peek in or out, we're getting the views.
Right.
You can't say nothing but thank you to the people who support. You can't put a knife out or a gun to somebody and be like, hey, I need you to support me. I want you to support me. So all you can do is be thankful for the people that come on and support. Which for me, I can say thank you. Thank
Bingo.
you 110%, because you don't have to do it, but you do it.
Like,
My mom and my sister right now, they at Suno basketball game.
right.
You see them in these comments. You see them saying, hey, I'm tuned in, family. So they still show that support no matter what. I had somebody today tell me, my son's grandparents tell me, yeah, last week we was tired, but guess what? We still came and looked. We still came on, and we were like, you know what? We've been doing this. We're going to keep watching every week like we've been doing. You can't tell people nothing but thank you, because you don't have to do it.
Right.
You don't
And
have to do it.
that's the thing. Like I said, I have a lot of people that hit me up, text me, and they be like, man, I'm at work right now, or I'm cleaning the house, listening to y'all. Like, y'all got a dope podcast. Like, I appreciate that. I don't care if you come on live. Like I told you, everybody schedules, people got kids. I totally understand that. But if you reach out to me and you be like, I'm listening to it right now, and y'all was spitting some facts, and I like how y'all energy and how y'all can come together, and not, of course, we have disagreements. We ain't gonna never agree on a lot of things, but that
You
makes
and I, especially, yeah.
right. So that makes the world beautiful. That's what makes the world different. We're not, if everybody agreed, this would be one boring, simple, like it wouldn't be a fun world. So my thing is, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not supporting nobody just for the reward or to be like, you owe me something. This is why I am as not only Sean, but as a human being. I'm gonna support you, but just say, like, for instance, like if I support you and I know you support me, then I know what it is. But if you don't, I ain't gonna take it personal. I'm not gonna, man, no, forget you. How that I can forgive, but I can't forget.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm at it, and I probably know how to move around next time if you reach out or something like that. But I have a lot of people that support me, that's pushing me, that's encouraging me every day to be better with this podcast. And like I said, I take the criticism. I'm hard on myself. When anybody come, they be like, man, I like this, but man, I want you to be better at this. So I recommend that. I take all that. Any type of criticism. The only way you're gonna get better is if you learn from mistakes or you learn to get better. That's the only way you grow in life. Yeah. But I appreciate everybody that reach out. Like I said, people that's not on live, I know they're going back and watching it. Or I know they're going to hit me up and say, man, I listened to it on the Apple Podcast or Alexa, Pandora, and all.
But
So-
see, it's just like for me, it's the little things. Like Harley, I would say this: I don't like what Harley do. Like I didn't like her message for me. It wasn't my thing. You know what I'm saying?
We
I
still
wasn't
on
a fan of it.
Are we still on that?
But I did go and subscribe to Harley's Instagram. Well, you
Yeah.
can go and subscribe and see special content and all of that. I subscribed. I did.
Right.
Like I
Right.
said, her message wasn't for me. She read it wrong. There was a little confusion in there somewhere, but I subscribed. Why? Because she came on and supported us. She didn't have to.
Right.
She could have told us, "Hey, I'm on there for 2 hours. I want $300, nothing less." She could have told us that. She didn't. She was on some, "Hey, I want to come on and just be supportive of you guys." She was like, "When I met you, your energy was here. You came straight out the gate. Hey, this is what we have going on, and I see good in you, so I want to be supportive of what y'all have." She was like, "You spoke highly of it. Send me the information. This is my information." That was it. So it's not gonna kill me $15 a month to subscribe to see the content that she's bringing, what she has going on. I appreciate her for coming on here,
Right.
and that is just that simple.
Yeah, and that's one thing I learned too is I had to learn too. Family and friends might not be your target audience once you start getting your business and everything started. So sometimes you might not have to take it personal. You're like, man, why my family not showing up? Why my homeboys not showing up? Why? But this might not be the content they like. Just being real. So
right.
And you say strangers support you more than sometimes family. That's because those strangers are your target audience. They rock with it. So that's why you see people like Cobalt come through that y'all didn't know before. That's why you see people like KR Bridge that come through that y'all don't know that come through and still support the channels because they like this kind of content.
Right.
So that's one thing I had to learn with content creating. You know, I've been working with podcasts for the past 3 years, producing podcasts here and there. And that's one consistent thing is, you know, people kind of get into the family and friends dynamic, and people, and like what Tay said before, you know, people are at basketball games still finding ways to support. So it's like you're too busy, you know, excuse that only goes so far. Sometimes you really are too busy, but that's like 80% of the time you make time for what you want to make time for.
Yes,
you know, so you know, and there's multiple ways people can support. If they choose to use, I'm at the point like they choose to use it, cool. If not, cool. We've been fluctuating between 26 and 30 people that have been watching us. So I'm focusing on those 30 people that took their time out the day to hang out with us, then focus on the 2-3 people that we really want to show up.
Right.
You know, so it's like we just kind of focus that energy into those that give us that energy back, like the Justin Ravens in chat, like the T Duns, like, you know, everybody that's been coming through chat, like Sang, everybody that's been coming through from day one, DJ Peter. I can start naming everybody that's been here from like day one and supporting. I would rather pour into people like that than worry about who not here and who ain't coming and this person not reposting. Fuck them. I'm just being honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, that's just like, and what you don't realize is some people support you and they might not even say nothing.
And
like
that's the thing too. Yeah.
I had an uncle come down here from Dallas and he was just talking. He was like, "Yeah, you know, I be listening to your podcast." I'm like, "What? How?" He said, "Listen, every single week." He was like, "My wife watch it every single week." He said, "Every week I go in there and I see my wife on the phone or however she watching, and every week she listening to you." She'd be like, "Oh, this Taylor, she's saying such and such and such and such." So you'll be surprised. Like, shout out to them. You'd be surprised at the people that, even though they may not be on here commenting and saying something, they're watching. They're paying attention. Like, they're on here. So, like I said, I don't expect everybody to come on here and comment. Sometimes that's not for everybody. That's not them. But I would say shout out and thank you to the people who tune in.
That's what I'm saying. Just thank you to the people who do. We got people.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if y'all following our Instagram account. We have my goddaughter, Lala B's daughter, Aubrey. She was singing our intro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pouring into that.
Yeah.
Instead of worrying about who's not coming here and who's not and who's not showing up. You know, the people that are buying our shirts, buying stickers, buying t-shirts, buying hoodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the people that, you know, we're gonna be pouring into. You know, and those that are supporting us, we appreciate it. And those that aren't, you know, it is what it is. You know, still appreciate it because y'all still giving us a view.
Right. So, like for instance, right, they had a few people, like you said, you know, you got your day ones, but there's also people that support us that might, like I said, they was in last week episode, but not this week episode. But like I said, like you said, is people busy, but they're gonna find a way to come back.
Yeah, I mean,
they're gonna find a way to be like, man, I enjoyed this show. And prime example, Lyndon, a consultant for the show, right? He literally said that while he was at the Pelicans game last Tuesday when we had the horoscope, his fiance, Jessica, you don't never see Jessica in the chat, but she's always tuned in. And I know that for a fact because she always telling Lyndon, and Lyndon to tell me, hey, she enjoyed y'all show. Watch it every Tuesday, tuned in. Just because somebody don't, like I said, like I don't expect everybody to come on live. You know what I'm saying? But for people to reach out, that makes me feel like I gotta go harder. Because I'm putting out content not only for the live audience, which I appreciate everybody that takes their 2 hour or hour. I don't care if it's a half an hour. You tuned in. You took the time out, your busy schedule to make sure, hey, I got 5 minutes to tune in to watch Ted, Zig, and Sean and just hear their perspectives on whatever topics they chopping it up today. And that's why I said I appreciate everybody that come through, but you know, the support has to be better. You know, I feel like we have to get to a point like, don't just support when you see me bringing in the big bucks or when you really start seeing our podcast on billboards through the city. Hold up. When you had a podcast, hold up. This season 2, and you just realized it because you seen our name on that's a red flag to me. Because if you follow me, you feel me? But it took a billboard for you to just say, you know, this dude here.
Jono. Yeah, shout out to Jono.
Of his life to film, whatever, bro. Anyway, but yeah, man, don't do that. Like, don't be there when we about to go up. But I needed you, or we needed you as a podcast to help us get to the point where we just made it at. Like, don't do that. Yeah. Stick with us. I don't care if you could submit $1. That's $1 going towards making the podcast better. I don't care what it is. Whatever you do to make us a better podcast, and of course, we reciprocate the same energy. Subscribe to Harley, right? I pretty much gave, you know, I'm constantly trying to help people get their business up. Like my bro, ISO Bangs. That's a good friend of mine. He's a great photographer in the city, just like Lyndon. DJ Peter, he's a DJ. You know what I'm saying? T Dunn, catering business. Jono, one of our good bros, one of our good brothers, content creator on YouTube, doing big things. And I can tell you right now, he worked his ass off to get where he at. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's the support thing. I support those who support us, and we reciprocate the same energy. Don't wait until we multi-millionaires. And I'm manifesting this. This podcast, you're gonna hear big things about us. And when we sign that contract, and if we decide to blast it on social media and be like, we signed a multi-million-dollar deal with such and such company to do 2 to 3 seasons of whatever of the Let's Hash It Out podcast, what? You know, You know what I'm saying? What do you got to say? Oh, Lord. That's not a red flag, Sean. It's a human nature for people to support more once than they see numbers or big moves from you. You prefer them to be there when you was getting it out the mud, but it's human nature. But I get your point. Literally what I said. I mean, but what's up, Adam? What's up?
What's up?
This man said LC. You call him by his government name. God, this boy, you can't.
Hey, that's
this man.
That's fantastic, son. But yeah, man, I think the support system just has to get like we have to do better. Like,
But the thing is, like with the support system,
you can't force nobody neither. You can't put a gun to nobody.
yeah, that's my thing. It's like I'm not, I never want to force people to be here, and like we said, like 8-Bit has said it before, and we spoke about it in other episodes. It's like, at the end of the day, why do you do this podcast? You know what I'm saying? It comes down to like why are you sitting in that chair, turn them lights on, and talking it to this mic? Are you doing it for other people, or are you doing it for yourself?
Yeah,
Or are you doing it because you knocking those goals out? Same for T. Like why are you here? You know what I'm saying? It's like we're here because this is something that you really want to do, and the support that comes with it. But you gotta want to do it first, or it's not gonna work. Because the moment when you start hitting speed bumps, you're gonna, it's gonna derail. So once you hone in on why you're doing this, and if you have a substantial purpose for what you want to do, then you'll be good, man.
Yeah, Corey, Francis, we are talking about the support system. That's the topic where we are trying to figure out why people like to support other people during the congratulations phase of a business or whatever type of situation you're building, instead of grinding it out, supporting during the mud, like getting it out the mud. It's hard to find the support system that you need when you're trying to establish yourself out there amongst other content creators as well.
Mm-hmm.
But when we're trying to repost, when we're trying to get the likes, when we're trying to get our name out there, it's like we can't get the support that, of course, you like what you like, you support what you support, and we can't force anybody. But like Tay said, if you could support Gucci and support celebrities that don't even know your name or even know that you're breathing, instead of people that knows you and probably supported you, not only a business, just as a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see somebody that's doing something, I always look at it this way. If I was to blow up, whether Tay has her own podcast, which I know is coming up soon, which we gonna support, Tay Talks podcast, Ziggy got his gaming podcast, I have something in the works that I've been working on that I want to venture out, but we still got the Let's Hash It Out podcast, right? I'm always say this. Who's to say that when I make it big, I can't bring you along with me? You feel me? Like, you can be a part of the foundation that I didn't build, but you still got to be careful with that, because I don't want to bring along somebody that, they waited until I got to that point where I didn't bust my ass, and now you want to tag along and enjoy the fruits of my hard work and labor. No.
And I can't blame nobody for feeling that either, though.
Right. I'm not doing that. But I'm saying, if you was to support me and you support me genuinely, and you was like, man, I know this is going to be big for all of y'all, who's to say we can't add? Once we get bigger, we might need more people to do the advertising and the promotion. And
we need that now.
Right, there you go. But I'm just saying, if we start doing more live shows with all of us in the same room, cameramen, people to edit the shows, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But don't just try to hop on the money train when things start flowing. And I've been down. When? I don't. The receipts tell it all. You feel me?
8-Bit got a comment for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is directed to you, Sean, so you can read it, bro.
What? People are trash. They want you to be vet by a celebrity to say they going to mess with you. Sean, people only rock with me after my video got stolen from other creators. The same people didn't watch the video I posted until it was stolen. But that's it.
You said, but the video was up for weeks.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's tragic though, bro. I just feel like I don't like that, bro. I don't like when people don't get the support, especially if they didn't supported you on something.
I mean, that could kind of happen with this podcast. Like, just say if we, like, just say if for instance, if I'm alive, like if that went viral, other people gonna take clips and be putting that on their channels, and they gonna I see what 8-Bit's saying. Yeah, so it's like. And then you're gonna be having people saying, "Oh man, I went to school with Sean, man. I know Sean from way back, man. That was my boy. Used to be stealing mama noodles from out the back of the corner store. And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden they got the story to
Not the mama noodles.
Mama noodles, bro. Mama noodles ain't number 50 cent, bro. God damn. Jesus.
But yeah, man. But like that's how it is though.
But
I kind of got to the point, like I said before, I kind of got to a point like I really honed in on like why do I stream? Why do I do not stealing pineapples out the he did work at the grocery store.
He definitely and he worked stock, so he could have easily pocketed some stuff.
Damn, I hear a lot of dry snitching on this damn.
I'm just saying.
Robiana said, I agree with Tay. A majority of the people ride waves. It's essentially groupthink.
Mm-hmm.
You won't have to convince the real ones, so let them do them. Stay solid.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds like what I said, but Tay got credit though. I will get at the Tay.
And Corey Francis, anybody, do you guys think that holding support is that?
Corey Francis, yeah, this is Corey. He's in the wrestling community that I'm in. So shout out to Corey. He said, anybody, do you guys think that holding support can be dicey because that said person don't want to hinder the person's success? What you mean by that, Corey? You might have to elaborate on that, bro.
Yeah, we need a breakdown.
Yeah. Earl said Ross's day. Yeah, I mean, it was some. Yeah, that was a days, bro. Somebody need to do a fan skit. Well, that's Ziggy thing now, because he
skits.
Yeah, they knock
I don't do skits. I just do like I just repost viral stuff.
I'm not good with them reels. Now,
but see, that's it. But see that we gonna stop. You know, we gonna stop that. Like going forward, no more. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at that. You just ain't fully immerse yourself in it yet.
If you got something like I'm a lie type of,
you do skits with Jano and them, and they be funny, bro. So
yeah, but that
you just ain't fully immerse yourself in it. That's all. Yeah, no more. I'm not. No more. I'm trash. No.
I ain't say all that. But I'm just
come on now. You good? You good at it, bro? You just gotta do it.
But I'm not good at it either. But certain things, like I might catch a wave on, and I be like, "Dang, that's me."
Yeah, what was the one when you do it and I do it?
When I do it,
when I do it, then that thing took off.
That one took off. I did not see that coming. Like I'm just saying, like I'm living this life right now. Like I felt where it was coming from, and then all of a sudden it was just like okay.
But you know what's funny?
100
those videos went viral because. But you know, Tay, what's funny? Those videos that went viral like that. What was the theme of it? It was toxic. I posted a video 2 days ago of me pouring me finishing the lemonade and then putting it back in the fridge and saying I just did it just to piss Dami off. That was like my most watched video over the past like 30 days.
Because that's facts though.
Because it's toxic. That's crazy though.
People love toxic. They do. They love toxic.
Hey, I ain't trying to start nothing, but
here we go. Here we go, T. Here we go.
I did find something interesting. It was I liked it though, but the Prince Hakeem, was that
oh my god. What that gotta do?
I'm just making sure.
Was that him that commented?
Yeah.
Yes, that was him that commented.
I told you chill, you gonna bust you in your throat.
I ain't with all that violence, bro.
Man, told you, all right, that's strike one.
But I do appreciate him tuning in and joining the Let's Have It Out podcast.
he I say he watching.
Yeah. Corey said it's why the person is building his success to stay out their way. I mean, yeah, that too, but at the same time, though, I'm just saying, like Tay said, it doesn't take nothing but a second. I don't care. Like,
yeah,
you can donate $1, 50 cents. I don't care. I know at the end of the day, you're doing the very best that you can to show your support and to make sure that whatever I can do to make this podcast or to make your business or to make whatever you got going on. Like Tay might say, man, I need y'all to help me endorse something with a raffle. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. Zig might say, well, Izzy, my daughter is selling them chocolate bars and the school chocolate.
No, they sell popcorn now.
Some of the world's finest chocolate.
You
Hey.
going back in the day? They sell.
I was like, bro, the world's
popcorn
finest
now.
chocolate.
They sell that
They
though.
sell popcorn now. These kids they step their game up. They ain't doing no chocolate anymore. They're doing $20 bag popcorn. Yes.
$20.
Yes.
I put $20 for what type of popcorn?
Yes. For gourmet popcorn. Yes.
Gourmet, huh? Whatever. Ain't no gourmet.
And I'm a dummy every time they send it. I'm like, all right, you go buy some popcorn.
Are you serious? They don't sell a world finest chocolate no more?
No, Sean, they don't sell it no more.
Bro, Sean, look. You got a Costco in New Orleans, right?
I'm rocking.
Just go to
with the popcorn.
Costco and just get
It's
them.
amazing. The
I
popcorn
don't
is
have a
good.
Costco card though. So
Huh?
I don't have a Costco card.
I got
Look,
you. See, look, I got you.
$20 for popcorn? Popcorn ain't that damn good.
Expensive butter on them. Uh-huh.
Popcorn ain't that damn good. I get a box of Cracker Jacks and call it a day. Shit.
That's why I give them a donation. I don't be wanting that mess. But see, you see what these schools do though, Sean, and you're gonna see in a little bit, and Tay, you're gonna see in a little bit as well.
Right.
They kind of they finesse the system to get you to have to almost kind of pay. Cause they'll be like, hey, if you sell all your candy, kids, you could dress up as your favorite Disney character on Friday. So and then they'll be like, oh mom, come on, let me come on, please sell the chocolate. So you just be like, yeah, shut up here. It's $40. So
damn.
Yeah.
Really,
I'm telling you, that's what they do, bro.
Let me tell yo, I'm definitely gonna be that parent. I ain't got time to be going out here hustling, begging people. Baby, look, take this $400.
Not 400.
There we go. We done.
Yo, what's good, Green?
Titan, I'm not about to be out here. Nah, I'm not gonna be
Hey, look, all you gotta do, go to your job, man. Look, I need the popcorn bought. Come on, get your bag. Let's go.
Sean, I'm not that girl.
Give me that.
I'm not that girl.
I need the 20. Man, look.
Put these $500 in that envelope, baby. Take this to school. I don't care what you do with it.
They're gonna be like, damn, y'all sold y'all popcorn already? Like
already. Done deal. Out of here.
And they're not gonna complain because they're gonna say they got their money.
They sure not.
No sweat off their back.
They're gonna embezzle that money into something else. But that's
I'm gonna send it to all of our close family members and whatever. Here's the difference.
It's your candy.
That's it.
All right, everybody. We hit the 1 hour mark, the intermission. It's been a good show so far. I hope y'all enjoying it so far. So we're about to take a quick intermission. Go get yourself a drink. Stretch your legs out. Do what y'all got to do.
Not stretch your legs.
Hey, bro, people might be sitting home. They got to stretch their legs, bro. I don't know. Shit. People getting old out here. I'll be 36.
Who's getting old?
I know I'm getting old. I'll be 36 this month. So
I'm like wine. I'm getting better with time, not me.
Yeah, wait till you get in the 30s. You'll be all right. You'll find out. You'll be getting in the bed at 9 o'clock, going to sleep on the weekend.
I try to do that already.
Not take going to bed like super early.
I be when the sun start going down, I go down.
Well, guess what? The sun about to start going down. What, after Sunday? Early.
Yeah, what was it? Fall back?
You get an extra hour of sleep.
I get an hour of sleep. That's what I've been wondering.
Because it fall, you fall back. It's fall, you fall back
I'm a little slow. So I get an extra hour of sleep.
Correct. What I did? Stop scaring me. What I did? How am I scaring?
You probably saying you ugly or something. I don't know.
I might be ugly, but
maybe she thought because at first she was like, "Do we lose an hour of sleep again?" So maybe she was like, "Don't scare her like that."
Because you're gonna be 30.
Yeah, I'm 36, so I'm getting up there in age.
Now, in spring you spring forward an hour, and fall you fall back an hour.
But ain't they gonna stop that? Like, aren't they gonna start next year? They're gonna make it permanent.
Well, I think the bill to pass the permanent daylight savings time is like at the house. It's like stuck at the house.
Gotcha.
It's been written. I don't know if it's been like fully passed though.
Damn. They blasted.
But they trying to, yeah.
Prentice.
Let me say something today. I
Nah,
had one bad weekend, and y'all just act like I just had one bad weekend. It was probably alcohol poisoning.
Hey, Tate, they probably you probably don't get caught slipping much. So when you do slip, it's like
This is
we
the
got
first
her.
one I've had in I don't know how long, and everybody just like, oh my
We
God.
got her, boys.
Hey, Zay, before we go to intermission, I'm gonna
No,
tell
you
you.
good, bro. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna tell you what it was. See, Tay got to listening to that bounce music over there, and I think T Dunn
Not bounce
rolled up.
music.
Look, I think T Dunn rolled up in there. Oh, we taking shot after shot. Oh, you know how women be like, oh yeah, girl, I got you.
No, let me tell you what my family was doing. Let me tell you what my family was doing. We did it like 3 times. We had to fill up the cup, the red cup. We had to fill it up to whatever you was drinking, the full cup, and chug it. So everybody in a circle finished the whole cup. That's where it went wrong.
Yeah, well.
And then one of my cousins lied to me. Keep in mind I'm drunk, so I don't know no better. I ain't got time to read.
Well, not lying.
He was like, you have to take. He said, let's make a deal. He told me that Tito's was named after Tito Jackson. Tito's was named after Tito Jackson. And if he could Google that and find it on Google for me, I had to take 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. He took about 10 minutes to find, quote unquote, whatever he found. I didn't read it, but he was like, here you go, right here. So I'm like, all right, let me just take my shots. I ain't got time to be reading stuff. Everything blurry at this point. I wake up the next morning. I tried to Google it. Nowhere in sight.
Yeah, he fooled you. He finessed you.
Nowhere in sight.
Oh man.
There you
Seems
go.
like y'all cut up though. I'm glad y'all had fun though.
Don't talk. You don't have the right to talk about it because you wasn't there. You wasn't there.
I wasn't invited.
That's a lie. So you gonna lie too, huh? That's crazy.
Why you laughing? Why you laughing, bro?
I wasn't invited.
I wasn't
And look,
invited.
hey Tay, I ain't trying to put my thumb.
I said, no, I tell her. I said, man, if I was invited, what an address? I don't even know where to go. Do I just keep going to the
Man,
east?
that's a whole invitation.
Yeah.
I
know.
know. Start sharing screens around here.
You're supposed to go along with it, bro.
Don't
I
make me
couldn't, bro, because look,
start sharing
I'm pulling up the
screens around
screenshots.
here. Don't make me do it.
I said,
Cause
man,
y'all
what
know
I'm
I
supposed to
put
do?
it
Just
up.
keep driving through the east, hit Jazzland, and just keep driving?
Yep. And all you're gonna hear is pow, pow, pow.
Oh Lord.
Going back home. Damn.
That's crazy.
Man, that used to be my old stomping grounds, bro, back there in the east.
Kingswood, one way in and one way out.
Bro, it really was.
Hey.
That's how I was. And if
Right
you
over the
Yes.
Little Woods.
Listen, after I had my water, I bounced back.
shit, not me. If
Better
I
get some
drink
gumbo.
water, I'm throwing up.
I had that water and I was like,
Shh, hell no.
and then they made me leave. I had my second win. I was ready to go for another 2 hours. It was like time to go call outside. It's like, all right, guess I'm going.
Oh, yeah. See, at least y'all responsible when y'all do y'all thing. She had the car outside ready. That's what's up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. You have
That's
one
what I
out of
said.
every 10 people that's sober.
Yeah, that's what I said, Zay. Prince
You didn't hear that, bro? She said one
I heard
out
it.
of every 10.
Like I said,
Like,
Hakeem showed up with the Maybach, had everything ready for her.
I thought you said
I ain't here.
my dog. Hey, I just saw that one clip. Like
Yeah.
Tay was like partying and living up, and then like the literally like next one, she was just like, oh. I was like,
Say Zay.
damn, that changed. It escalated quickly.
Like I thought it was about to be one of those how that SpongeBob thing. Like
Oh, 2 hours later.
5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm not
But-
my
gonna
life saving for my eyes.
It happens.
Yeah,
to me.
I was.
Trust me.
I ain't gonna lie though. I was knocked out. But
I told you why. I'm not sitting up here lying. I really caught a migraine.
Well, you know, Sean, there's Tylenol, BC. I mean,
I
the
actually
list
can't-
is ibuprofen.
I took an ibuprofen and I got knocked out. I can't take Tylenol no more. It messes up my kidneys. So that was not an option.
see, look at that. See, Tay trying to get your whole body messed up.
Yeah. And then look, as soon as I would have came there, I would have been fly, not in the costume, where your damn costume at? And man, look, I ain't got time for all that. So,
If you'd have just showed up, they'd have forgot about the costume.
actually, they would have, because I seen a few people that didn't even have no costume on. So I was like, maybe next time.
You overthought it once again.
Well, the migraine headache helped. So
That's what I get from you.
All right, y'all. We about to hit this intermission and then get into the final topic for the evening.
sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Silence. Your love is toxic. Your love is toxic. I don't know why they silence. Your love is toxic. Your love is toxic.
When times get tough, I can always depend on my wife for some words of encouragement.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
When times get tough, I can always depend on my wife for some words of encouragement.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
One thing. All right, so this been on my chest since I had to go back to work. Man, some of y'all really think that COVID gone away. And what I mean by some of y'all think COVID went away, I mean by way of the cough. Y'all already don't wear masks, so at least y'all could do is cover your mouth. Y'all don't cover your mouth. Y'all don't cough into your elbow. Y'all don't do none of that. Y'all just be water sprinkling coughs. Y'all be cover your mouth. Y'all nasty. I ain't want to be coughed on before COVID, before all this went down. What make you think I want to be coughed on now? Nobody wants to walk into the cloud of breakfast burritos, whatever you got from the cafeteria during lunch, plus the little sprinkle of COVID in your chest when you cough into the air. Cover your mouth.
Trying out the new Rodeo Simulator 2022.
Dreamers, what is
This challenge is impossible.
How do you quickly make a
Dog, I literally about to spit my coke out. This dude TikToks is stupid. I ain't got time for all that, boy. Y'all be coming up with some shit. Oh man, that shit was funny. Oh man. What we got in the chat? We still hope everybody's still in the chat. There you go. Bro, where you
Yeah, this
find
doesn't,
that?
bro.
Oh. Stop being a bitch and come on. Oh, that shit.
Yeah, that's what I say, bro. We can't cry in front of him, bro. We you know.
Then you had the Home Alone. Man, come on.
That's how she be driving, dog.
Oh.
Had me dying. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, so we just acting silly, bro. Like nothing serious, bro.
You got them hands? Like you could throw your hands if you had to?
Who, me?
No, take.
Oh, I was about to say who?
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I don't know. I always ask people that. I feel like some people have that point where they see red is very scary. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you know how to throw them hands. Like you got some black G. You got them black G.
Let me ask you this question. Are you asking if I physically assaulted someone before?
No, I'm just asking do you know how to throw them hands when it's time to throw them? That's all.
If I need to.
I just see you like,
Can you?
like I don't know. I just see you like, look, I ain't got time for that. Look,
Let me say this.
look,
If a
Zay,
I'm gonna
person,
see.
if a person makes me mad enough, I'm gonna call T done. Like anybody would tell you. Like once I get to a certain point with people, I just be like, let me call my cousin so she could be on her way.
Oh,
'Cause
T the one. Oh,
Oh,
T
yeah.
the one that do it. Ah, see, you
that I can believe.
Yeah.
But I'm
can
just,
believe why can't you believe it?
I mean,
What you
sometimes
mean?
you can look at a person and just know, like, yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
don't go on this-
I might talk us in a hole. Like I might talk us in a hole, but she gonna fight us out. So we good.
But why would you talk? Why would you talk yourself or another person in the hole?
Because I know she's gonna get us out. So and sometimes you gotta prove a point with your mouth. I do what I gotta do. Now if it gets to the point where it get a little physical, just call my cousin.
Throw your hands up.
I just call my cousin and she
I
fixed it.
don't know. I can't see T done like throwing down like. I don't
What?
know.
Shit.
Wow.
You know, she be cooking. You know, the family person.
Wow. She'll throw a pan in a heartbeat.
Not throw a pan, throw a pot of grits on somebody.
High grade.
What you got, big dog, for the final section?
Hold
Cooks
on.
the fight.
Before we get into the shout out to Lala for her daughter doing that promo for us earlier today. That was something unique and different.
That was definitely cute. Definitely.
Yeah, it was. I ain't gonna lie. Support her business, Reboot Massage LLC as well. Support her. Make sure y'all go check out our Instagram as well at Reboot Massage. Second topic for tonight: toxic negativity. I'm seeing too much of it.
Why are you so happy? Why was you so happy to say that?
Oh, I'm not happy.
That man said toxic.
No, toxic. Why? I'm getting tired of the negativity. It's
All
like,
right, go ahead, bro.
it seems like that's all we see. Negative energy, negative vibes, just negative everything. Hold up, Elsie. I'm gonna get to you because I'm trying to figure out whatever question you need answered. I'm gonna help you out. But I don't know. Like it just seems like everything is negative. Like the death of Migos, Takeoff. I didn't like that. I didn't like how they just shot him and they posted it all over the internet. That's negative energy to me. Why would you post something like that negative? Toxic. That's all I hear nowadays on the Shade Room. They got some women out here, celebrities, of course. I have no issue having sex with a rapper on the first night. That determines whether or not I'm gonna be with you. And like you're portraying a lot of toxic energy to these other younger women, or just for men in general, taking negative energy from men on how to solve different issues. The toxic levels are getting high out here. Like, why is negativity so important? It's like you get no positive, nothing. Like it's overruling positivity. You do something positive, you can't get a like, you can't get a repost, you can't. It's like, okay, it's positive. It doesn't grab my attention. Something negative though, oh yeah, well, it's like wildfire. It spreads. It's quick. Why is the toxic level so high? Like why? Why is negativity so much of a impact in today's society? That's why I'm at with it. Zay, I need somebody to help me with that, bro.
Well, the thing is with media in general or social media, controversy creates buzz. Controversy, people clashing, people going at each other, fights. There's literally channels dedicated to just fighting.
Right.
Like you go on Twitter and find a fight, like people just in the street just boxing. You can find there's also channels and pages that they have toxic. It's called toxic quotes. Toxic quotes. Some of them are funny, some of them, but like when you really get to like the root of it, it's kind of like, all right, it's just that's just the nature of just human. I don't really know what it is, but toxicity does create buzz, create cash, like people bickering and arguing. All of a sudden, everybody's ears perk up. Like, just for instance, when y'all was arguing about McDonald's, everybody was like, not to say anything about the people that was watching, but it's just that's what got people like to sit up in their chair, like, oh, are they for real? Are they really? I think they joking. Wait, no, are they real? It's just like created that buzz. But just in society, that's all you see. I mean, if you go on TV, you see it. It's in the music. It's been in the music. It's in the movies. It's in the TV shows. It's in everything.
And the reason why I bring that up, bro, is because I could be on social media, whether it's Facebook or Twitter, and you'll see like a young student, like, it don't matter. They could be like the age of 13 or something, and they got 32 scholarships already to whatever type of college in the world, but it's not plastered on news outlets. It's, it's blasted on social media, but it doesn't get the recognition that it deserves on news outlets. But we could definitely get a lot of energy and buzz on the crime rate in the city or crime rate in the country and different wars around the world, but we can't shine the spotlight on something that, like, come on, bro. There ain't too many. I don't know the percentages, but there ain't too many people at the age of 12 and 13 already finishing high school and going to college at that age. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's, to me, is amazing. Like, anybody that's doing great things at an early age or just anything positive to bring some type of positive motivation community, they don't get the recognition. But you get the recognition when our own people, the black culture sometimes, and whatever other culture, shooting at each other, killing each other. And that's what I'm talking about. I feel like negativity is the way of life now. And I think we need to wipe that out and start bringing more positive, uplifting type of messages to our next generation that's about to take over, because that's all they're seeing is negativity. There's no such thing as being positive, or being positive is corny. That's
when
when
has it been positive though? Are you saying it got worse, or is it saying that it was once positive and it got negative?
I mean, we embrace more negativity more than we do with positives. Like,
I got you.
That's just what it is to me, Zig. Like, toxic, Justin said, toxic or not, we need to not be so impressionable as people. We are sinful beings. High frequency as a friction is what people want to see. It seems more so human nature to be. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know, bro. Like, it's just, that's all you see on social media. And that's the reason why I don't watch the news too often, bro. Because if it's not somebody getting killed or a child getting murdered by accident because of accidental shootings, that's what I call them, because people just be pointing their guns and don't even be aiming just to shoot somebody, and you kill an innocent baby for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Or you got the mayor or the police, NOPD, they don't know how to stop crime rate because they don't want to sacrifice their budget to cut their own pockets. There's never nothing positive. You might have one positive news clip and everything else is negative. To me, that's trash, bro. And I understand that's how the news outlet is. I understand that, but we need to shine more light on positive things, bro, and wipe out that toxic stuff, like toxic relationships, toxic, all that energy, like that has to be wiped away. So that's where I'm at with it. You got I see you over there, Tig. You got something to say? You know.
I would say this. Like my cousin Valani said, the first thing that came to my mind was misery loves company. Misery loves company. When I went through a couple of things that I went through, the first thing that came to my mind was I didn't want to see or hear nothing positive. Everything I wanted to see had to be toxic. Anything that was positive or uplifting, like my cousins would send me stuff and be like, being strong. And I don't want to be strong. I want to be mad. I want to be upset. I want to be human and feel how I feel. Mm-hmm. The issue that we have is a lot of people don't get to the point where they get over the human part as far as feeling how they're feeling. They still aren't healing. So if you're not healing, then you're stuck in a bubble of being toxic, being unhappy and loving anything negative that's going on. Or just feeding into any kind of energy that's not something positive. For example, I'm all for giving a person their flowers when they're alive, but how many times you see somebody killed? How many times you see somebody committing suicide? How many times you see a person in a car accident? Anything of that sort. But then once that happened, then they got 8,000 likes on the last picture that post that they posted. Where was this energy when they were posting these things about what they were going through? Where was this energy when you was around them and they were saying certain things or texting you certain things that should have been a flag? Like, are you okay? Like, you need me to come over there? Like, what's going on with you? But the minute that something actually happens, when they start to actually act upon something, now they're getting the attention of every single person in the world because they actually did something.
Right.
I don't feel like that's something that we should blow up, because at the end of the day, that's somebody's family member that lost a life. That's somebody else that's going through something because they probably did see the signs, but they really didn't think that a person would take it that far. Like, there's a lot of people who go through relationship things or something that happened in a relationship that even now today, I might see something that I come across on TikTok or Instagram and I'd be like, dang. Like, I just have to sit back and laugh about it because I'm like, this is so toxic. But I remember being that toxic person. And I feel like a lot of people, when they see toxic things and negative things, like the first thing they be like, man, that's so negative. But reality is, I can't speak for everybody, but I can say most of us have been there. Like, we can't act like we've never been toxic. Like, I've been toxic while I understand a person was no good for me, but I kept pushing. I kept running back to it. I kept wanting to be with them. I kept wanting to be around it. I kept dealing with it. I kept calling. I kept answering. I kept texting. I kept FaceTiming. But reality was, I knew that would never go anywhere. I knew it. I knew it was never going to be a happily ever after. But because at that moment, I probably had somebody that would worship the ground that I walked on. That would probably never do me anything wrong, show me all the attention, would buy me anything that I wanted and asked for, and I paid them no mind. But the one that was probably brushing me off like, no, I ain't ready. I ain't there. I ain't with it. That's the one that I'm attached. I love the ground he walk on. He is my world because I love toxic. Nothing about me was prepared or ready for an adult relationship or an adult situation. And guess what? It was peaceful. Right. I enjoyed this peaceful part of my life. I never want to go back to toxic. I don't want to go back to it. Like, you go from a point where checking a person's phone and worrying about social media to now you get to the point where it's like they phone ring, you don't even flinch. You're not looking to see who it is. You don't care who it is because your gut is not telling you something is wrong. Right. But a lot of women, they love toxic. Like, I watch Blueface and your girl all day on. I'll be like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, when do you get to the point where it's enough?
So I hate to say this. Do you think like the reason why people feel like they have to be toxic is that's their peace, or that's an addiction that they just can't shake, like it's some type of drug? Because it sounds like
it's like a self-competition for me. It was a point of knowing that this is something I will probably never have, just wanting that moment to say, you know what, you got it, and it's yours now. It wasn't even so much of the person. It wasn't so much of anything that was doing for me, how they was making me feel, and the sex was amazing. It was none of that. It was just a point where this is a challenge and I want to win. I want to complete the challenge. My end goal is to, guess what? Make this person break down enough to say they want me and only me and done with everything else.
Yeah, it could be the thrill, but can sometimes chasing that thrill and that self-competition turn into toxic? And you could turn that into, I really want that person. Like, has it even got to that point? Is it possible?
Yeah, it is definitely possible.
I'm just asking.
It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. But at the end of the day, toxic is toxic. It don't matter which levels you try to put it as or how far the situation could go. Toxic is just toxic. Like, at one point in my life, I loved toxic. Like, I was drama filled. Like, a lot of people not going to admit and be like, yeah, you know, I was never this way. And oh my God, I can't believe. No, I was human. I was human. And I've always lived in my truth of who I was, where I've come from, and where I am now.
Right.
I was toxic. And I love toxic. Like if a situation with a dude was peaceful, it was just like, I don't really like this. Like this is boring.
He
There's no
lame.
excitement. There's no girls popping up here and there. Ain't nobody calling my phone. Ain't nobody. That to me, I was like, what? No, something ain't right here.
But what age were you when you?
I was younger, but I still had. I'm gonna say even a year ago, I still had some stupidity left in me. Like reality didn't really hit me. I'm gonna say until this year. This year is when the level was just like, hey, Tate, you're about 30 is closer than you know it. You got to get it together. Like the stuff that you used to do, the places you used to go, who used to hang around, who you wanted to be with, all of this needs to change. You got to reverse it. And God will definitely put places, things, and people in your life in situations to be like, this is it. This right here is it. Like, I'm here now. But a lot of people, we don't take the time to sit back with ourselves and actually heal and understand who we once were. Like a lot of people just want to wake up the next day and be an amazing person. That's not how it works. Like I'm definitely one of those people I would tell you any day, like I am in the flesh. Like I'm not one of these people that's gonna hit you with the Holy Bible, and I'm not that girl. Do I believe in God? Absolutely. But I ain't there yet. I'm not in the spiritual world where I'm just this saved person and I've accepted all of this. I'm not there yet. So it's okay to live in your truth with who you are. But I can say this, I will never, ever accept toxic again. That's not where I'm at. That's not who I want to be. That's not where I want my life to go. So when you have grown to get to that point, it's like a lot of things. You'd be like, yeah, I can't play with this like I used to. Right. Or now I have to handle this situation and go about it this certain way so it doesn't turn this certain way. Right. Like I say, for me, I'm just the first person to admit, like, toxic ain't it. But it's entertaining. It's entertaining. Yes. Like, anytime I see something toxic on social media, you got about 5,000 likes in 2 minutes.
Yeah, you do.
If you asking somebody to support something or donate something or repost something, it's nowhere to be found. You got a handful of people who are entertaining it. Like when I did the TikTok, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. This, out of everything that I've ever done, this is the one thing that blows up because it's like, that's what we live by. Mm-hmm. You did me dirty, I'm going to do you dirty and may the best man win at the end. That's the life that we live by.
Eye for an eye mentality.
An eye for an eye.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie to you. We all been in that toxic moment. I don't care what nobody said. We ain't all. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I didn't have no toxic moment where I didn't want a certain woman and whatever like that. And I just was like, man, myself probably be like, man, why I keep trying so hard? But is there something about that woman that makes me go, hey, I'm not. Nope, I'm not doing it. Mm-hmm. Something. Look, is it gonna take something to crack that woman to like let me in? But it's just like you said, the thrill. Like I said, I think being toxic for some people, that's their way of being at peace with themselves. It might sound crazy because you're gonna be like, well, how can you be at peace with drama? That's what probably gets them through the day. That's what they like. You know what I'm saying? So some people like being toxic because that's just who they are. That's how their personality is set up. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, at what point, like you said, Tay, a lot of people would say this: children coming into the world, you give birth to, a baby boy, baby girl, whatever. Sometimes that toxic level, you be like, all right, now I have somebody that's looking up to me. You take a step back and you ask yourself, do I really want them to look at me with all this drama, Phil? And I'm not saying you are, because you can still be toxic without your children seeing that. But what I'm saying is, at some point, children are smart. I don't care what you say. At some point, you're going to slip up and be toxic, and they're going to catch on to that. Or they're going to catch on to being around your family, friends, at little functions and stuff, that they're going to pick up certain traits as they get older. And then you got to ask yourself, all right, I know I was a teenager just like them, but I want to explain to them, like, if you're going to be toxic, these are the rules and regulations of being toxic. Don't say you're going to be toxic and you don't know the definition of it and you don't know what consequences can follow that. That's all I'm saying. We all been toxic. We all been,
karma comes back around.
Yes, it does.
I
Yes,
remember I was in high school and I was dating a guy, and he was between me and somebody else. And then I ended up, it was just a ball of a whole bunch of games, like just games, like playing on people's phone, like all kind of childish stuff. Like I did it. I was in my teens, like high school, so just childish. Not too long ago, a situation came up, and it was like, yeah, because she got to be the one playing on my phone. And my thing is, like, inside of me, all I could do was laugh, because I'm like, son, I know what I used to. So like, I know what I'm capable of actually doing, but that's not me. Like, that ain't in me no more. But I had to laugh, and no part of me couldn't be like, I would never do something like that, because I did it. So like the whole situation for me, I just had to laugh and be like, nah, that wasn't me. But that it's funny how karma, it could be 10 years from now. Karma can come back around and be like, you ain't get caught that time, but now you getting this charge. It ain't you, but you gonna get this charge this time, because guess what? You ain't get it last time. Last time you got to skate out. So when it comes to toxic things, karma comes back around where you have to sit back and laugh and be like, now when I did do it, I ain't get no charge for it. I skated through it like nothing ever happened. But now I'm hands off and don't know what's going on. And all of a sudden, this your charge.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Be very
Guilty.
careful. Like I said, being toxic is not for everybody. You know, like at some point people be toxic, but at the same time, I guess that's just part of just being young and just feeling like a self-confidence in you. Like, hey, this is who I am. I know what I'm capable of. I know, like, you know who you can get. You know that you can get that person at any time, though. It's not like, oh, I can get them right now. I need them right now. It's like, no, I can have them whenever, however, if I want. Some people really get off on, I only allow you to have that person because I decided to let you have that person. That's toxic. That's very strong. But it's like you said, what you said, a self-competition. Because you like,
it's a game.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Look, go have your fun. But I know at any given moment, I got you. And people like that type of game. But that's a very dangerous game, though. Because understand, people emotions are not the same. And as you notice, what you said, Blueface and whatever her name is.
I would say this. The worst level of toxic the worst level of toxic you get is once the situation gets physical.
Yes.
Once the situation get physical and a person make you mad enough to be like, you know what, now I gotta just put my hands on you because this is where we at. It's time for you to walk from that situation. It's time for you to walk. Like it's nothing more that you can really do in that situation when it comes to that. Like I had an altercation one time in front of my son. He was a little baby at this time, but I was like, I can never, ever, 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 ever do this again. Like it broke me inside out because I'm like, I never want to present this to my child to feel like this is okay. This is how you should act. This is how it should be. And I promised myself that day going forward, I would never even argue with a person in front of my child because I don't want to present this to him. It doesn't matter who it is or what it's about. If my child is at that point, it's the point where, you know what, I'm gonna take this walk. I'm gonna walk it off because I don't want him to feel like you have to handle situations in a toxic way. Like I want him to be an adult and be able to sit down and have a conversation and come to agreements and come to understandings and agree to disagree. You have to get to that point. But a lot of people, and it's unfortunate, they see the negatives, they know the negatives, and they keep playing with fire. You can't keep playing with fire. You can't. You at least have to get to the point where you and the person can grow up and then maybe go back and try a situation again. But you can't keep back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's friends, that's family, that's relationships, that's anybody. That's coworkers who may burn you with a situation that happened and ratting and snitching, anything. You can't keep playing with fire. Guess what? This is they either here with you or they're not. And then sometimes you may need to grow apart to grow back together. I've had friends that I stopped talking to for years at a time that came back, and as we held conversations now, we laugh because it's like we were so childish. Like we was both toxic together. Like we needed some crazy stuff, but we had to grow apart to grow back together. But I think a lot of people don't give things time to heal because we want it to work out so bad right here, right now. We want to be so cool right here, right now. We want to fall out today, fight today, and then tomorrow we want to just make up like nothing ever happened. But we never actually fix the problems that are the issues. We never actually sit down and say, hey, I didn't like when you did this. I didn't like when you did that. I didn't like when you said this. A lot of times we literally just be like, you know what? We're going to sweep it under the rug. And once so much stuff is under the rug, guess what? The toxic boom.
Right. And
then you don't know what's in Pandora's box, because until you get a person to a point, like for me, I would say this. I never thought I would physically put my hand on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I never in a million years. But when I did it, I was like, I can't do this anymore. Right. I can't go about this situation this way, because that's not me. I ain't the type that I ain't putting my hands on nobody. I'm not that girl. So when I did it, I was like, this is it, T. This is
I'm gonna just say this. I'm a big component of never playing with people's emotions. I don't like that. Emotions is something that can trigger somebody to acting crazy. It could trigger them into doing things that they never thought. Like, I feel like this. Before I will play with anybody emotions, it's best to just, like what we always say, you have to talk it out, communicate, and you have to be willing to listen. That's the main thing. You have to be willing to listen and understand their point of view. Yep. See, a lot of people want to have a conversation, but it's kind of like, all right, I hear what you're saying, but this is what, no. Understand where they're coming from. Try to feel why they feel this way. Understand it. Have the conversation. But at the same time, though, remember, you don't want nobody playing with your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So don't go around playing with other people's emotions, because I'm telling you, playing with people's emotions is a very, very dangerous game. You're playing with fire. And when people get emotional about a certain person and they know that, all right, if I'm not going to have you, guess what? I'm going to try to make your life as miserable as possible. And worst case scenario, which we have seen these incidents happen before, some people result to death. That's a fact. So I feel like with anybody, if you feel like, hey, we can't continue this, or hey, it's just not working out for me, just with cheating. I know I'm not trying to get off the topic, but
no, you good, bro.
Being toxic, like cheating, like people like to cheat because it's fun. It's the self-competition of not getting caught or whatever like that. But understand though, karma is gonna come back. It might not come back today, tomorrow, next week, 5 years, 10 years, whatever. At some point, karma is gonna speak, and when she speaks, you are going to feel it. That's just plain and simple. That's why I feel like this. Look, if you're gonna cheat, I'd rather you just leave me and just say, look, it's not happening. We didn't try everything. We need to go our separate ways. I respect you for that, instead of you just cheating. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I think a lot of people, they don't like to step up to the plate and just speak. You feel me? Like, this is what it is. It's kind of like, nah, if I get caught, I mean, it is what it is. To me, that's a coward way out.
It is. It definitely is.
To step up to the plate and let it be known. That's what I'm all about. An open line of communication, speaking things out. If it's not working, all I can do is respect where you're coming from. And all right, I understand it. I know where I stand. I got to keep moving forward. Mm-hmm. We can continuously do what we need to do or whatever like that. But I feel like don't play with people's emotions or feelings. That's a real thing. I think that's a very underrated topic, because a lot of people feel like you could play with people's emotions and feelings and have no consequences with it. And trust me, consequences do follow. And that's why I'm a big component of never letting nobody, like, if I'm going to speak my mind, I'm going to speak my mind to the truest. I'm going to be truthful, let everything on the table. Hey, this is what it is. How can we solve it? Or what can we do to move forward? You know what I'm saying? Like, we all getting up there in age, as far as like we just getting older, wisdom wise. And now certain things that we used to tolerate and be like, hey, nothing. It's more about, look, speak what you got to speak.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. And that's like, for me, I'm mindful of how I do things and what I do, because I don't ever want my karma to come back on my child. I never, ever want my karma to come back on my child. Like, I feel like a lot of things that occur like with my dad and his life and his situations, I feel like the karma has hit me in certain things. I'd be like, really? This wasn't even for me. But you don't know how karma can fall and where it'll fall. So like for me, I never want to do something where I feel like years down the line, my son has to suffer the consequences for the decision that I made. And another thing with karma is you could be ready 110% for a situation. And life will throw you that curveball like, nope, because you've had it all this time. You played with it. You wasn't ready for it. So now that you're ready for it, you think it's just supposed to be peaches and cream? Like, absolutely not. Now you got to work a little different for it. Now you got to work a little harder for it because when it was given to you, you didn't appreciate it. So now that you're supposed to be ready, now life is like, no, it's not going to work like that. We're going to have to throw a couple curveballs in here and you have to work a little harder. That's just how life works.
So I got a question for y'all to kind of like, we won't have to get into it too much, but it's just like a small pivot, but kind of on the same topic.
Okay.
So we were talking about toxicity in like relationships and like, you know, with family and everything. What about at work? How would y'all deal with toxicity at work? Like, would you deal with it at work if it was like a good paying job? If it paid you enough, how would you deal with like toxicity in a work environment? Or have you ever been in the work environment where it was toxic?
With the coworkers?
Just in general, like you know if you was in a toxic work environment, like coworkers, management, maybe like.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, Zig. Like with me, like
not with current, you know, I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble, nothing, but like, just like, you know, past work.
Right. I'll tell you straight up, bro. My mindset about just working in general, I'm all about going to work. When I clock in, all right, I got my coworkers, I got to work with these people. Whether it's kind of like this. I'm here to do a job. We all know what we got to do. There ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. We all know what we here to do. We all here to make our money, clock back out, and go back home to our families.
Facts.
Now, the way I deal with toxic, if that's what you want to say right now, the way I look at it, I'll probably address the issue, whatever that issue might be, and you know, as an adult, say, man, look, why, you know, no negative way, no attitude, but hey, man, what's going on? Like, it seemed like you slacking a little bit, like, you know, that's how we work, Zig. Like, we'll bring it to the table and be like, say, bro, what's going on? Like, why you not working as much as everybody else? Or why it seemed like we picking up you being lazy? We just speak on it, bro. Right then and there. Ain't no, because the way I work at, you have to work as a unit. There's no such thing as, hey, you do this and do that. That's not the type of job we have. So it's all about the lines of communication. And we call people out. And it's straight up like, look, bro, you kind of slacking, bro. Like, come on, man. I done this, that, and that all day, and you only did this amount. Come on, bro. What's up? Like, understand we tired. We all tired. But at the end of the day, the main objective is to try to get this stuff done. Knock out the hard shit early. That way you can relax later. You make it easy on yourself towards the end of the day. Don't make it easy in the beginning, and then all the hard work got to be done when it's time to get out. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. So toxic at my job is just all about just having that.
I won't say like your current job, but just like in your like since you've been working, like have you ever dealt with like like something like toxic, like, you know, bosses talking about people behind their back? You know how like toxic work environments, like coworkers coming in, they got what they call it, work husbands, work wives, and
Zig, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, bro, real stuff. I don't really.
But where you work at, you shouldn't have those kind of problems. But you know how it is, like office chatter, office talk.
You talk now. Me and Taker testified. Rouse's was like that. That was toxic.
Oh, yes. I got you.
But it was.
I was just wondering, like, how would you? So how did y'all maneuver around that to kind of stay out of that?
Well, I would say this: when it comes to people being toxic in a work environment, I just avoid it.
Okay,
like,
so yeah,
I'm gonna let you burn me one good time. And after that, at this point, like I deal with you with what I have to deal with you with. Anything outside of that, I really don't have anything to say.
Facts.
Like it'll be a situation where it's something that honestly I probably could go to a person and be like, hey, you know, this, that, and the other, whatever. I wouldn't. I'm gonna go straight to a manager. Hey, This is a situation. How can we go about making this situation a different way? But you
Okay.
also have to have the correct management. Like I've dealt with managers in the
That's a
past
good
that
point too.
honestly, they'll be quick to tell your business, oh hey, yeah, Susie called out FMLA because XYZ ABC. And it's kind of like, I don't really think I'm supposed to know that, but okay. Like it's been situations like
Yeah,
I've heard that.
yeah,
It's been situations where management then says some things, and I'd be like, I think that's against everything like in the HIPAA book. Like
Right.
everything that you said, I don't think I'm supposed to know. But that's when you deal with management that's ahead of them. That once again, they're
hmm
still not on the same level of their position. They're so busy trying to make friends. This one got dirt on this one,
There
so I
you
can't
go.
cross
Yep.
this one. It's a big ball of circle when it comes to work life, especially when you've been dealing with people that have been working with each other for years.
Right.
It's totally different. So in that situation, what I do is I handle what I need to handle with the person. Anything outside of that, I just don't. I when I
So
say I don't deal with it at all.
right.
Like a person to come to me and be like, "Dang, you know, you never address me or talk to me about something." I don't have to. I'm not.
That's related.
Like I tried to be that person before, and to me, it just seemed like that didn't work for you and I. So hey, now I'm gonna deal with you accordingly on this path.
hmm
This is
Right.
what-
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
It's
Right.
just that simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that would be good too, because there's toxicity all around us, and like you said, at the workplace, Tay and Eswada gave examples how they maneuver around toxicity if it occurs to them at work.
It's just simple, Zay. Like I said, I tell anybody, like if it's not work related, because at the end of the day, we all there to do a job.
Then make some money and go home.
Not
That's
work related, like that's because I'm not that type of person that's gonna be like, now unless I really gotta tell your ass off and really like let you know where my mind's at, then that's different. But at the end of the day, when I clock in, my mentality is get my job done so we can get out of here, go make our money, go back home to our families. If it's not work related, especially if I don't fuck with you on that type of level, then it's more like, look, we here to do a job. I might have to talk to you about anything work related, right? So that's just like my supervisor, right? That's just how I am. If it ain't work related, I'm not with all the small talk. And what I'll do is to remove that myself, I'll walk outside or I'll just pretend I'm on the phone. That like whatever I got to do for you to get the picture, that's what it is.
hmm
Work related, ain't with the small talk. You burnt that bridge, so that's how I am with it. That's with coworkers, supervisor, anybody. Like that's just how I rock. Because at the end
Well,
of the day,
Right.
for me, every job before the job that I'm on now was just toxic. It was just toxic from left and right. Like it was so bad when I first started this job. I had work anxiety. Well, I would just be
Oh
like,
Lord.
I know it's gonna be some foolishness. Or
Right.
like when I first started this job, I was like, man, I'm scared to even say call in sick. I feel like a dog, but these people probably gonna talk about me and tell my business. It was never that situation with this job. So now, like, I work with a bunch of young people. Like, I work with people that's younger than me, but I appreciate them because they go getters. Like, they're not older people who are stuck in
hmm
their ways. They slow and don't want to get with a new program. They literally like, hey, I'm here. I want to learn this. How you do this? Well, all right, show me the shortcuts of this, and I'm a double check. Like, they on it. Versus in the past, when I worked with older people, they were like, oh, well, no, well, we don't like this, or they want us to do it this way, but we're not going to do it this way. So like I appreciate younger people coming in a work field that's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna knock it. I'm gonna knock it down. I'm gonna work this as
Go
hard as
getters.
you're working. You know what you're doing, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but hey, I'm gonna try to keep up with you. Like I appreciate the fact that they have that in them to try to work hard. Like I love that. I love it. It's a great place.
That's good. Yeah, and like Tay said, a lot of people come to work. She said a little earlier, a lot of people come to work to make friends, and it shouldn't be that. You go there to make your money, take care of your family, and then you go home.
It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with having, because like I said, I didn't met
Yeah, I mean, it happens. You make friends. Yeah.
It's just a life thing, bro. Like some people you probably work with, you didn't probably became the best of friends or whatever like that. Like I didn't met a lot of cool people that I still stay in contact with that I don't work with, and they cool as fuck. And they then, they cool and we hang out. Do we hang out how we used to? Hell no. But because everybody got families and all this other stuff going on. But at the same time, though, the way my pops, then that's where I mainly got that from my pops. Man, look, go work, clock in, make your money. You ain't there to make no friends. You don't get paid at work to make friends. You get paid to do a job, clock your ass out, and you go back home to your life and your family and your real friends. You feel me? And that's just simple as that.
That's a fact.
At some type of age, like I said, the older you get, you just at that point, man, I don't have time for that. Like, I'm going to speak my mind and you're going to respect it. From then on in, you keep it moving. As long as you don't disrespect me no more, you already know what my mind at now. I done spoke my mind. Up to me wrong again, there's going to be issues.
Yeah, because I'm about to have one of them talks tomorrow. Somebody typing in all caps in the email. I was like, hold on there, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
Your decorum is a little off, dog. Like, because if I ought to do that,
right,
y'all be
no problem when I do it.
There you go.
Toxic. Yes, what I'm saying. Toxic.
But like, I worked at a job where they'll send an email in a heartbeat, and I'd be like, here this drama go. Here we go. Now it's about to be a chain of everybody going. Here we go.
I'm like, dog, you could just call me, and that's what I'm gonna tell them. One of the guys tomorrow, I'll be like, yo, like all this emailing back and forth, CCing people that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on, bro. Like, you got my number, bro. Call me.
Right.
It's not not that hard.
Right.
But I think, man, today was a great show. Tay was in her bag today. Like, shout out to Tay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with that, man. Tay was in her bag today. She was preaching.
And,
I had to make up for last week. I was in the negatives last week. I had to come back up.
So understandable.
Yeah. We had fun. We had fun last week.
Y'all had fun. It was real fun for y'all.
Oh, towards the end, I got you.
All positive and showing getting back with an old boo thing. You about to be great with work and.
Tay, I'm glad you brought that up. We need to rehash that out. We need to revisit this. We need to circle back to that. So what's the update on that, big dog?
For me or Sean?
For Sean. What's the update on that? On your reading last week?
I have no update.
You didn't send no texts, no.
Hey, big head.
Yeah.
I've literally lived my life. I've been living it, cooling.
I hate it here.
Tay, he did it. He just don't. He's not gonna tell you he did it.
Why?
Because there's nothing to tell. I have nothing to. I don't know why it's that hard to believe.
I think he did it. He just don't want to say it.
Did what?
Did you at least like hard eye her picture? Like, let's say she posted something on Instagram and you hard eye her story or something.
Yeah, everybody go check Sean's like.
I'm gonna go through his followers tonight and see if I can narrow them down.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that one. Ooh, you gonna be doing some searching.
Listen, my team, they good with lurking. We might be on something.
Lurk away. If you can crack that Da Vinci Code, $500.
Hey, you might find something.
How long I got?
Man, you got a week. You got it till next Tuesday.
Don't give her that challenge. I think she gonna do it, bro.
She can lurk.
If she narrow it down, would you tell her if she's correct or not, or would you lie?
No.
Because if she did all that work and be like, all right, these are my top three.
If she can figure out whatever she's trying to figure out, by all means, I'm not going to stop her.
So okay, let me ask you this question. This is all I need to know. Do you both follow each other on Instagram?
I'm not telling you that.
That's so not fair. That's all I need to know.
No, if you got a team. Seems like you got it seems like you got a what that show is it? NCSI?
NCSI New Orleans.
Yeah, you got NCSI.
NCIS, I mean.
Go ahead.
Listen, I'm just asking for one thing, and that's just to know. Y'all follow if you follow her and she follow you on Instagram. That's all I need to know. Crazy. That's crazy. That's absurd.
I would say if it was a no, he'd be like, hell no.
Yeah. Me and you on the same page, Zig. No worries. I wasn't even gonna go there with him. You know what I'm saying? I let it ride.
I don't know.
Zig, I'm not hiding nothing. I'm chilling. I'm over here working on goals. I'm chilling, bro. I ain't doing nothing. So whatever woman you think I'm talking to, by all means, you figure it out. Go ahead.
Next Tuesday at 9 p.m.
Tay said she got
Practice the Da Vinci Code. Practice the Da Vinci Code.
Now I gotta go back to my little toxic board. I used to have a toxic board that used to be up with females' pictures and how many likes back and forth. Now I gotta go back to that life. I gave that up, but I'm gonna have to open it up for you.
Yeah, have your fun. I mean, lurk away, FBI.
Exactly.
Cobalt.
We're gonna have this figured out by this time tomorrow.
Cobalt.
He got a lot of faith in Tay.
Cobalt. Let me tell you something, bro. She gonna have a lot. She gonna really be lurking.
Sean, listen to me.
A lot of lurking.
I live that life, honey. I'm telling you.
It
ain't much I can find out.
Look, you can create a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, you're going to have a hard time figuring this one out. I'm telling you that now. So, by all means, whatever you know, hey, if you know, by all means, present us with the evidence next Tuesday. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
All right. Y'all have any final thoughts on today's episode, on today's topics?
Take go first.
Support system, toxicity, family, friends, strangers, workplace environment.
The first thing I would say is that is the truth. If anyone knows how to lurk, it's her. Yeah, I'm a mother. I do this. But the first thing I would say is let toxic go. When you let toxic go, everything else in your life will slowly start to fall in place. You'll start to find meanings of things that you never thought or understood, and you couldn't put it together. Like if it's toxic, let it go. Whether it's a job, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a family member, whether it's a relationship, maybe if it's just something inside of you yourself, if it's toxic, let it go. That's all I gotta do. And support your people. And support your people. Like a simple repost, a simple retweet, a simple like we have on my end. I can see like on YouTube. I can't see who watching from everything else because I have one side of YouTube, one side of Restream where we stream it. But it's 11 people in this chat right now. We should have at least 11 likes. If we have 11 people viewing right now on YouTube, at this point we should have at least 11 likes for people who's actually watching this episode. Like, make sure y'all show that support and tune in and show us that y'all see. I saw a light go up. But yeah, like it's little things like that. And sometimes you don't think about it. But it's little things like that that helps the channel. Even if you're reposting it, telling it to a friend, even if they don't watch, just let them come through and subscribe. Come through and subscribe. So guess what? Our subscribers can go up. Like it's little things like that that can help. That's whether it's my business, somebody else's business, whatever. Just show a little support to anyone's business. Dang, that was long-winded. That's supposed to be short, but
no,
yeah.
You good.
No, you good. Thanks. Shit.
That's it. That's all I got.
Sean?
Me personally, bro, it's simple. Tay, it's simple. Support system, man. Just continuously, when it comes to the content creating and starting businesses, we all know that it's going to be hard work. It's some days you're going to be up all night trying to come up with new ways to flourish and to be great at what you're trying to accomplish. Do what you love because you love it. I mean, the real ones are going to support. You feel me? Everybody, the support will be there. It's going to be there. It might not be there right now. You might not it might not be there right now, but at the end of the day, one thing I took from 8-Bit and one thing I took from Zig and learning about this content creation, like, don't do it because you're trying to get the views. Don't do it because you're looking for a certain type of support from a certain type of audience. You do this because you enjoy talking about real topics, having real unscripted conversations with people you never met before.
Mm-hmm.
Express your opinions on topics that might benefit or help the next person, right? So you do this stuff because you enjoy talking, you enjoy podcasting, you enjoy being able to be heard or having a voice within the community. And I feel like when it comes to being toxic, I kind of got to pick it back off of what Tay said. Like, the older you get, it may seem fun as we're younger and it may bring people peace, but at some point you got to release that toxic and replace it with nothing but serenity and, you know, be more positive and shine light on that, because that only goes so far, being toxic. I mean, come on now, like, it's time to grow up, get rid of that stuff. And like I said, they still got older people that's older than us still live that toxic life. But I just feel like at the end of the day, release that toxic. Nobody has time for that. Life is too short to be living in toxic moments. It's time to embrace serenity. It's time to be at peace. So that's my final thoughts, man. Support and let that toxic shit out the door. Let it go. Let it go.
Yep. And then my last words are just like I said earlier, like, focus on the people that are supporting you.
Mhm.
And like you said, they're all people that lurk, that, you know, that lurk in the shadows. You know, we support them, but, you know, put energy into those that put energy into you. We can sit here and think about who not supporting and who isn't, and who not doing this or who not doing that. But you have people that are, so we're gonna focus on them.
Right.
And like Sean already said, just put energy into whatever craft that you have. You know, do it for the right reasons. And that's why you do what you do, not for anybody else, but you do it for yourself first.
Right.
So with that being said, Tay and Sean, did we hash it out this week, episode 9?
Most definitely. I think we hashed out a lot of things today.
Cool. So we got one more episode. That's our season finale, right? 10.
It might be. We don't know yet. I'm not. I think that the community. I think we should take a vote on this.
I was just saying, because that was the original plan. 10 episodes was the season finale. So
It was, but I think that we could take a vote on it. Let the community. I think we still have a couple of topics we need to hash out before the season over with. So,
all right,
more developing.
But we'll see. All right, we'll talk about that a little bit more. But
yeah,
like I said, if y'all haven't heard from us, we'll be here every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Unless said otherwise. You know, same podcast time, same podcast channel.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see y'all next week. Appreciate y'all. And for those that want to hang around on the post show, we'll see y'all in a few minutes. I'll say thank you once again to everyone that joined us on today's show. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button on the way out, and make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. And once again, thank you. If you want to, please stay tuned for our post show with Tay, myself, and S. Ryder. And if not, we'll see you next week.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, the technical skills, it be at the max. S. Ryder, his topics, he bringing me the best. Ziggy the BCB streaming, that man is built for next. Take talk, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S. Dot and I'm camping smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
Yo.
Yo.
I saw y'all
So,
enjoying those 2-year-old at the end.
Oh no, you good.
No problem.
Hey, ain't
They were going.
ain't
They
even-
came back. He was like, "Oh, she in there? Let me go, Mom. I'm at the snatching."
Oh no, you good. You didn't even have to mention it. I just went bloop. No, you good. Ain't no problem at all. So, like I said, like I think the original plan was 10 episodes for the season. How y'all feeling good? Or like Sean said, y'all had more things y'all wanted to hash out.
Like I said, man, I feel like 12 might be. It just seems like we got a lot more topics. We got 2 more episodes.
We could do 2 more, and then you got the holidays coming up.
Yes, most definitely.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll take a vote though. You know, if not, we can save it for season 3. We can always carry over to next season. Who knows? Might be more interesting.
So
Might have- I see
Taylor,
Taylor.
yeah, Tay said she don't. It's up to you.
It's whatever. It's whatever.
It's
Whatever
up
we
to
can-
you, boss man. We just are workers.
Nah, we all bosses. So keep telling y'all that. All leaders.
I'm just a little worker, boss.
Your boss said at work. Now we all bosses.
All bosses.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's absolutely not.
Yeah.
But
we'll figure it
yeah.
out.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all on Twitch. Let's see. I don't know who's on. We could try to raise somebody. Let's see.
Tonight was a really great episode. We don't even have nothing to talk about in the after show. That's crazy.
Y'all was in y'all bag.
Tay was in our bag tonight.
Tay was the MVP. Watch when y'all go watch whenever y'all go watch it back. Like Tay was in her bag.
I agree.
No, I just like when we talk about situations that are like some toxic stuff. I just be want to let people know like it's okay to say that you was once at a place, but you're not there anymore. Like people seem like they be so embarrassing. They be so embarrassed to say like I have a past or I did this in the past. Like they could still be doing it right now. Like as long as you can sit back and be like, you know what, I'm learning something here, or I'm experiencing something new. Like I may need to go about this situation a different way. Like I had to do it. So like I just want people to understand, like you don't have to be who you once were. Like you can be someone new. You can take the time to change and turn into somebody who you're not, or that you always wanted to be. Like now I feel like I'm growing into the person who I've always wanted to be. Like stuff that used to bother me, now I found like peace in it. So
one thing when it comes to
one thing right quick, bro, and then you can finish your thought. Hey, to those that are on Twitch, appreciate y'all. I'm sending y'all over to Jordan Williams Gaming. Tell them we said hello from the Hash It Out podcast community, and we'll see you next week. All right, go ahead, bro. My bad.
Oh no, you're good, bro. I was just saying though, like when it comes to women, for me, like one thing my mom's taught me growing up, right? You know, she always taught me how to respect a woman. You know, just what to watch out from women in general, and just know how to appreciate a good woman in general. But at the same time, though, it's kind of like one thing she always tells me, you know, you got a mom, you got a sister, you got a niece. When it comes to women, understand you have to treat them how you would want us to be treated. So if you treat somebody with that negative, toxic vibes and stuff like that, or you know, let's be honest, my mom's are always, when I was younger, especially in high school, stay away from them hoes, focus on them books. But if you did find you a good girlfriend or whatever like that, she always say, look, if you feel like she the one, make sure you treat her like you would want somebody to treat us. You know what I'm saying? So that's the approach that I do take. I don't like to play with people's emotions. That's why I'm straightforward and like to tell the truth right there up front, because I feel like I wouldn't want no woman to play with my emotions like that. So I'm not gonna take a woman's emotion and do the same thing to her. Like, that's just me. I can't speak for every man out there. That's just me. When it comes to women, I just, I know the ins and outs and what you got to do, especially when when you're dealing with a great woman or a good woman. There's steps you got to take. You got to be willing to take them steps in order to keep her and make sure that you're serious and make sure, like, hey, she's valid. So, yeah, I mean.
But you also got to go get her. She's not going to fall from the sky. You have to communicate with her and send her.
You have to make efforts and actions. It's not about words, it's efforts and actions. So, yes, it's not going to just fall in your lap. Like, if you want to make sure that woman is in your life, of course, I'll be like, hey, I'm about to make the efforts. I'm not about to be talking and texting all day and saying what I'm going to do or saying what it's going to be like or saying, oh, this is how it is with me. Efforts and actions. Words, anybody can type up words on the phone and whatever like that. You want a real woman, go get her, but you have to put actions and efforts behind that.
Harley led you to the water last week, but it seemed like you didn't drink.
Well, because, like I said,
I think he did. He's just not telling you.
You think so?
I mean, I've been chilling. Life.
Maybe that's why he had the headache. He was just thinking about it, and
no.
He said if you invite him to the next party, he'll tell you.
No.
How about you bring her to the next party with you?
Bring who though?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna tell you who she is.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I got a week.
Work away then. I hope you find everything you find. I hope you have great evidence.
Can you give me some context clues though?
No, you're the FBI. FBI don't need help. Take advice from Olivia Benson and Stabler.
Not the Stabler.
Who's your detective skills? You say you have a team, so I'm pretty sure you, T Dunn, and whoever else you have.
No, T Dunn is the enforcer.
My mama already said she got the 11 to 7 shift to lurk, so we got a team going.
Straight sleep.
But look, Zig, come on, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. That's sleeping hours.
I wouldn't worry about T Dunn. She's just the enforcer. She not like not the tech side.
You know it. That's the one that's when it all go down. I'm like, say, cuz I need you real quick.
None of your business. I mean,
so she just go like that at the snap of a finger?
What?
She don't ask questions like, wait, why am I fighting this person?
Wrong, right, or indifferent. We talk about it after the fact.
If I'm beating somebody up, I need to know why.
Zig,
wrong, right, or indifferent. We talk about it after the fact.
Say, Zig, you ever seen Next Friday?
Yeah, of course.
That's When I was pregnant, like we would have been maybe should have been baby.
Yeah, I know. That's y'all. That's y'all right there.
Yeah.
Throwing a brick through a window for no reason.
Right now, every year for Halloween since I've been pregnant, we regret not doing it.
Y'all was bad.
Right.
We regret it.
Toxic.
Had the oatmeal cookies
Y'all
ready.
was bad.
Oh my goodness.
I regret it. I regret not doing it.
Hey,
well,
Harley did leave you down the pond.
Oh no.
And say what the future upholds. So it's still a possibility to make that happen.
And Harley also said, if you ain't on nothing, I suggest getting on something soon. I'm already on something. I am a proud supporter, a sponsor of birth control. Proud.
That's probably her promotion. She got a deal, remember? Endorsement.
Oh.
Proud supporter.
Okay.
Birth control.
Man,
I am on the patch. Every week.
But the patch can get ripped off though.
Titan tries it every single time. Every single time he catch a patch with his eye, I see him coming with his hands like this. I say, you better not. You better not. It be about to be a fight in this house.
Not the
Yeah, like girl, let me get this off, bro. Absolutely not. No, sir. No, sir.
The boy
So-
Sean about to go to
so-
sleep.
Maybe next spring, but not this one. Not
Oh,
this
so
one.
it's still a possibility. See, it can happen for y'all.
No,
next
but I'm just saying it's not happening this spring.
Yeah, but next year.
She
though.
did say spring.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
next
so
Halloween. though,
That's
next
what I'm saying.
Halloween-
Next year in spring, unless something happened and I
She made it
decided
seem like it's
early.
on. She made it seem like it's on and popping right now for T.
Hey,
The
bro.
way she made it seem.
Say, Zig, let me tell you something. Them holidays are coming, so you know emotions kind of get close, and the moment, hot
Sean,
chocolate. the
If
family
I
sitting in
wasn't,
front
if I wasn't pregnant this month, it falls out of spring. I already did the calculations. I'm
of-
good.
Hey, look, say,
I'm
Zig,
good. B.
like,
I
say, Zig,
calculated. I'm good.
gonna sit at the window with the Boys to Men, let it snow in the background, cookies, matching pajamas, Rudolph and Blitzer.
I've already purchased me and my baby pajamas.
We know.
Shout out to Gap for, is it Gap or Old Navy? It's one or the other. You know, all the websites are connected for the Black Santa pajamas. I get them every year. Black Santas.
Do we still have the Black Santa in New Orleans that everybody
We do
took
not.
a picture
He
with?
passed away.
Passed away.
And I was
When?
so mad. He passed away.
Last
No, the year before last.
year?
before, yeah.
I was pregnant at the time, and I was oh
Dang.
man, I cried. Like I
Yeah, I got-
single picture I ever
yeah.
took with that Santa. So it was depressing.
Yeah, I was able to get Izzy to get a photo with him. That was pretty cool.
Just rub it
Yeah.
in, Zig. Rub it in.
Hey, I'm just thinking about the good times with my baby girl. You know, she
Rub
got
it
to
in.
meet the Black Santa. You know,
Mhm.
but dang. Well,
There'll
Sean,
never
you could
be
be
another
the. You
one.
could be the. Sean, we got Sean.
Sean
He a
Walker.
little too light skinned. Santa a
He
little
too light
dark.
skinned.
Yeah.
Why you looked up like that?
He a little too light skinned.
Sean, like, I can't with these people, bruh.
Santa was a little chocolate, a little dark caramel.
That dude was brown skinned, man.
I like the ghetto girl say dark caramel.
Whatever.
Caramel.
That sound-
Caramel. What is that? An
Right.
animal?
What is that?
Caramel.
Caramel.
I don't know why I come here every week. I don't. It don't make no sense.
We come here to give the people what they want.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, like that, 7 p.m.
Real bad.
Real bad.
She just posted another clip.
Real bad.
Listen, when I saw that first real bad promo, I was like,
That's toxic.
I love it. I love it. I
Look,
love
she
It's
love it. That's toxic.
It's toxic. It is toxic. It is toxic. Real bad. It's toxic.
I already knew it was toxic. First thing she said was, "Do you feel so? Do we go together even though I'm single?" Huh?
He said, huh?
Like,
I mean, it made sense to me. We
no, it
single,
didn't.
but we go together.
No sense to me.
I understood it.
You
You
asking
for
me-
me and I'm for you, but officially we haven't had the discussion about us being in a
We had
relationship.
multiple discussions. Trust me, that boy said we didn't vacation together. We didn't went to strip clubs together. Yes, they talked about it, but she just came out the blue and was just like, "So what do you say if I was to say we go together, but I'm single?" Hmm? Okay, all right. So we go together, but you single.
You wasn't
But
feeling
she's
that, huh?
single.
She's
She's
single.
Not him. Not him, but she. She
And
is.
look, and they got the nerve to say, "I'm not laughing."
Mhm.
So we go together, real bad. Whatever you say, I like that.
I
What?
look back down. We up to 10 likes on this episode. Shout out to y'all following directions. I love it.
What? That's
You just have to
childish.
remind. You just have to do the call to action sometimes, you know.
Hey man, what's up for Thanksgiving, man? Y'all cooking some gumbo, some dressing, macaroni.
You must be talking to Z because you're not invited around me.
Zay?
I already told Mr. Gidry and them I'm making my and Miss and your mom I'm about making my rounds this year.
Yeah, they coming down here.
Yeah. Dami and my family gonna be out of town. They're gonna be in DC by my mom's side of the family.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just be here.
Oh, by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cause
Hold
I got
up. What you
I got
mean?
work.
So you mean to tell me we can't come over there and get a plate?
No. Simple terms. No.
No, that's fine. That's fine with me. I got the. I'm gonna get that stuffed bell pepper by Linden People. I'm gonna go get that gumbo by your mom, and then I got my aunts. Then I got I'm gonna be good.
I mean,
Good.
I'm good
Good.
too, but I mean,
Man, I ain't gonna force my way over there.
right.
I mean, she had like 50 parties and just invited me to one, and then I couldn't make that one, and I said, hey, you know.
That's how
I
it
even kept it honest. Look, I was just tired. The drive up from Baton Rouge to the West Bank, I was out.
I get it. I do. I get it
It is,
wholeheartedly.
It is what it is.
Hey, I ain't tripping.
I ain't come up with no headache excuse like my big bro up there.
Excuse, that's what it is.
No,
He in the city.
You know he gonna come with the fire. Him.
He in the city.
November 20th. I just want my cake.
I'm gonna come as Chuck E. Cheese.
Not Chuck E. Cheese, huh?
Titan might get scared though.
He likes Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm gonna come as Elmo or something. I don't know. I'm gonna think of it.
Chuck E. Cheese is not what it used to be though.
Hell no, they don't even sing no more. Do the band even sing?
I don't know. I never saw that part.
See, that's how you know they ain't Chuck E. Cheese no more.
They used to have the little. I think every every hour the little.
Yeah, the band that start dancing and shit. Now you just got a skinny ass rap. Man, what type of shit they on?
That upset you, huh, Sean?
It does, because it's not like how it used to be. The only thing good about Chuck E. Cheese is their wings and pizza. That's it.
Their wings are amazing. They're Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know
It's still
where
like
they
that
got
now?
their wings from. Their wings are amazing.
Why
That's
is
one
it-
thing
it's
that I
still-
have to say. It never changed.
Still good.
Yes.
Their wings.
That's Sean said.
Yes. Their wings and pizza. That's one recipe that has never changed. I'm telling you.
Say, moms, is me and Zach, can we come over? Like, is it cool that we come over to get a plate for Thanksgiving?
I actually had people that came to the house that was like, Sean and Zig ain't come. I said, they ain't come. They say, man, that Tuesday, I know you're going to eat them all alive. I said, you know it.
It's fine.
Damn, we
Zig-
that much the life of the party? I mean, damn.
Zig was in his pillows snoring.
Everybody thought they
I
was
know.
going to have their moment.
I know mom's gonna allow me to have a plate. She ain't gonna do me like that. I know she gonna say,
Mm-mm.
yeah, you come.
No plate.
You gotta wait till next Halloween.
I ain't waiting to nothing. If I say I want a plate, if I ask moms nicely, I'm gonna say, moms, can I have a plate? She'll be like, yeah, come on, man, you family, come get a plate.
Mm-mm-mm.
They said don't work Thanksgiving different. It don't work like that.
I just want a plate. Ain't like Tay cooking. Shit.
You don't know if I'm cooking or not.
You ain't cooking. What you
I
cooking?
ain't never seen somebody make their guess.
Tay probably gonna do a dessert.
What,
She gonna do
Jello?
like-
Jello
she gonna
shot.
do yeah, I was say I know Tay'll do something
That's
like
not a
that.
dessert. That's alcohol beverage. What are you talking about?
That's all I got.
Oh man, you need to get in the kitchen, man. Fry some fish.
It's not my thing. I'm not the cook.
That's another thing though. Why Thanksgiving always gotta be like? Why Thanksgiving gotta be the same food over and over? Like I like it, but why we can't switch it up? Like why
Well,
we can't?
honestly, not last year, but the year before last, we actually switched up what we normally do for Thanksgiving. Like we
Okay.
fried fish, we fried chicken. Like we did the opposite of what we normally do for Thanksgiving. We did not
talking
last
about-
year, but the year before last.
Like why we can't have like tacos or like some type of form of pasta and steak or something? Like why I gotta be the same? I don't mind it for Thanksgiving, but for Christmas, man, it'd be the same shit. Just tired of it.
So you don't really rock with Thanksgiving like that.
Bro, real talk, I really don't. I only eat like maybe 3 things: oyster dressing. It'll be oyster dressing, gumbo, and the stuffed bell pepper. Other than that, like even macaroni, I'm not a big I like macaroni, but I'm not a fan of the long mac. Like if you're not making home style, then that's different. But I'm cool with Velveeta, like real shit. I'm cool with Velveeta in the box, and you bake it in the oven. Like I'm
But
cool with
for
that.
Christmas,
For Thanksgiving. Like I'm just not a fan of the long macaroni because a lot of people macaroni don't be slapping like that. Like they
that is
just put
true.
meat. I'm just saying, like, there's no
That's
knock
true.
on it's
I'm
just like
agreeing with you.
real talk.
For
Like my
once.
moms know how to make homemade macaroni, but to save time, like that's I recommend. I always told her like get the Velveeta and she bake it. Like instead of just cooking it on the stove, she'll cook it on the stove, but she'll bake it and have like the crust, like the breadcrumbs and shit. Man, that should be slapping. I prefer that over the homemade macaroni. Real talk. I just don't like the long macaronis that people be using. What's the one? The luxury one that people be buying from the store. Because it don't be, it tastes plain to me. Yeah, Zig, it's like it's called long macaroni. And yeah.
Now we cook our own shit over here.
But that's what I'm saying though. That's what people use. They use the long macaroni.
Like it's different. It's different types of macaroni. Like you could buy
Yeah.
the long, thick ones. They have angel hair. It's different kind of
Right.
like.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the spaghetti macaroni.
Yeah, the spaghetti kind of macaroni.
I like
That,
angel
that's
hair.
not bad. It's not terrible, but I mean, it's not like my first kind of preference, but it's
I
not
like
bad.
and I like pecan pie. That's it.
Y'all getting a patty? What's it called? Patty? What's it?
Patty
Patty
pie?
LaBelle?
No, I'm not a
And
fan
the
of
crazy thing is, her pies are actually good. To say I brought it
You
out of
think-
freezer and put it, it tastes good.
So what you think, Sean? Is it good? You like the
And
patty?
I'm not
is
a
it-
pie person.
I'm not a
Yeah.
pie. Like I said, the only pie I eat is the pecan pie. That's it. Like sweet potato pie, apple pie. I'm not a fan of none of that. None of that stuff. I hate it. You can't pay me enough money to eat that. Nope. I don't like it. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
the Patty LaBelle pie,
All right.
sweet potato pie. Man, them people going crazy over that pie when it first. Remember when it first dropped, like a few years ago?
Yeah, I remember people used to go crazy over that Bluebell bridals cake.
That bridal cake, yeah.
Oh, don't get me wrong. The ice cream good as hell, but not like how they was doing. Man, they was killing people over that shit. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, then they had people. Remember they had people licking the ice cream.
Yeah, don't remind me, bro. That shit was crazy.
Man, that's some MCMB. Mom still in here chatting on the post show. That's crazy.
MCMB. What that means?
I don't know, but it's just the fact that she's still here chatting on the post show. The support is like off the charts.
But mom,
The support is off the charts.
hold up, but mom's didn't answer the question. Can I come over and get a
I
Thanksgiving?
think because she was watching like on her route here, so I think she stopped it and started back, and I think she's delayed. So I don't think she's where we at.
Oh, I was
yeah.
like, man, mom's still chatting. Like, good.
But she's
Lord,
still
that's support.
watching. She is still watching.
I'll ask her next week.
But see, that's a good thing, and that's why I really prefer YouTube over like any other platform because it's the features are
She is
way
on
much
YouTube.
better.
She is on YouTube, but
Exactly.
if you pause it and then you hit play, it still plays from where you left off.
Where you
at.
left off at, exactly. Yep, that's
Yeah.
why I like it.
Yeah.
Facebook is not as like friendly, like user friendly with that type of
Right.
stuff.
Right.
But man, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get on out of here. I know Titan is, scratching and clawing to get to his mama, which is, that's his mama. Can't get mad at at a man for loving his mama. And I know Sean gotta get up in 10:30, 11, 12, 1, 2. You gotta get up in 7 hours. You get your good bit of sleep if you go to bed now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about looking at this HBO Max. Somebody I was using, I don't think they have it no more. So I'm thinking about it.
Oh, she no mind.
No, not that. No.
She told my dog, yep. Hash that out. Hash out this password.
Nah, bro. One of my coworkers was with T-Mobile, I think, and I guess they got HBO Max. I don't know if you could get it for free. You know how they got the promotional deals?
Mm-hmm.
You sign up or you sign with them, you get like deals. And I ain't have it at first, but shit. It was like, man, because I think what movie was out when HBO Max first started? It was some movie that I wanted to watch, and shit.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't put my
Yeah,
finger on it.
was
But
some
that was
movie.
like the main thing to get people to get it.
Yeah, but I was on some shit like, fuck, you gonna give me the password? Shit, I'm gonna use the account. I ain't gonna never log out. And I don't know if his shit. I think his shit. One of my partners.
It probably just expired, and you probably got to relog in.
Well, I think he got to restore the plan, like him and his old lady, because I know he was sharing the account with his old lady too. So maybe they gotta restore the plan or whatever like that. So
they probably gotta do it, and you'll be able to get back in there.
If not, I'll go ahead and buy the subscription. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, you at AT&T, huh?
Verizon.
Man, check Verizon and see if they got deals like that. You never know.
Yeah,
I think the only thing we have is Apple Music.
Yeah, and Apple Music went up too, an extra $1.
Yeah, we have Apple Music.
It's not bad, but I'm just saying, like, shit, I've been paying that little same price for almost. Fuck.
I pay a little bit more because I have a family plan, so it's me and Titan. So
yeah, I pay. I mean, it ain't nothing, $10.99, but you know, everything going up now. So
yeah, it's and everybody getting all these subscriptions. It's almost like, you know, you might as well just get cable at that point.
Right.
Oh, you might as well get rid of cable. Just get rid of it in general. Shit.
No, but if you're trying to get
streaming.
No, but you think about it. You got Netflix
or something.
Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Stars, Cinemax. Like,
yeah,
you start adding all that up, you like, man, I might as well just get cable.
Like, real talk, who the hell, like, Cinemax and Stars, like, I don't really get them type of movie channels because they don't be showing nothing like talking about. It'd be the same stuff you get off of HBO Max and
HBO now. HBO is what I use because they got they bought Boomerang.
Yeah, but
I could watch Tom and Jerry on there.
Yeah, I'll be watching.
Yeah, HBO. Yeah, tell you, if you go on HBO, they got like all the Bugs Bunny cartoons from like when we was growing up back in the day. Tom and Jerry, like it's
when
like
y'all
the whole.
was growing up, I'm a little.
Yeah, she more of the Powerpuff Girls and
I watched that too. Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, Dexter Laboratory, Johnny Bravo.
That's Cartoon Network.
Johnny Quest, real cartoons.
You ain't watch? I'm about to say Johnny Quest, bro. That's my cartoons right there.
Yeah, Tay was more of the regular show with that.
Tay was like the SpongeBob era.
Yeah, the regular.
I wasn't really into that. I wasn't really
Impossible type of.
Yeah, my sister's I think. Hold on, but if Tay had turned 30, so my sister is 1 year older than Tay. So yeah, that's the type of stuff she was watching.
Some Lizzie McGuire
like Cheetah Girls.
Yes.
Yeah. See, yeah. I got you now. I see what Tay.
Yeah, that's my
that's
time.
the type of stuff my sister was
I thought
watching.
She was more on the regular shows, like with that Bluebird, whatever that Mordecai. I don't know.
Bluebird.
Yeah, they got some show called the regular show. It's very popular. That's what Casey told me. The regular show, and
that's out now.
It's out now.
It's been out. That's what Casey used to watch. I've been like,
oh, you talking about? Oh, I got you.
No,
I don't know about that.
The Bluebird name is Mordecai.
Oh.
It was on Cartoon Network, part of Cartoon Network. And I'm like, Casey, what the hell is you watching? This is the regular show. Man, what kind of cartoons y'all watch now? Rick and Morty and shit. I don't be knowing what the hell he be watching.
She grew up with what she was watching. Doc McStuffins. That's what they watch now.
I don't know what the hell that
and
is.
My Little Pony. That's what she was watching. Nah, she didn't watch that. It was more like Sesame Street.
Yeah, they still play that?
Dog, they got new episodes. They got plot now on Sesame Street. They got new characters. Yeah. But all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. See y'all in the next one.
I'll get with you.
All right. Until next time.
Until next time.
I'll get with you tomorrow before my game. I got a game for 10 tomorrow.
All right. And then y'all let me.
Yeah, 9:55 tomorrow.
Hey Tay, that's what you know when he start balling, you know, he be in those leagues, that's what he be shooting. Them leagues run late.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
ISO, hey man, boy, ISO still hanging in there. All right, ISO.
Oh, But yeah, 10 o'clock. But I'll definitely hit you up. Have a rundown on everything. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to the game tomorrow. Trust me, like, cause they asked me last week. It was like game for 10 o'clock. You think you gonna make this one? I was like,
Why would you even ask somebody that?
Cause I ain't go to the last one, and the last time
It's
they
10
had,
o'clock.
guess what? In the last 10 o'clock game they had, they ain't get out of there until about 12 because they went into overtime. I was like, yeah, y'all, I missed the
And
right.
then you
one.
still gotta drive home, shower, like.
Yep. And guess what? By the time I do all that, soon, bam, bam, bam. Oh fuck, like, dude, man. But yep. Other than that,
All right.
y'all.